Hello everybody, welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room. I'm sure you guys have noticed there's a lot of busy going on right now at the table. That's because when we last left, the group was being attacked by, well no, the group was attacking what they were told was a baby kraken.
We're gonna kill things. Maybe.
No, I will throw things at everybody. No.
I didn't do anything, Joe.
Angry kraken.
So, as they approached where said kraken should have been, they were met by a storm. A very nasty looking storm. On approach, it seemed to be controlled by this kraken. The group came up with a fantastic plan on how they were going to approach and defeat said creature, only to find that half of their idea was thwarted by the storm.
I just didn't want to on top of the book in case they wanted it.
Oh.
As they tried to execute their plan, they found that there were 4 elementals waiting for them. Nice catch.
Don't tell her, maybe she won't know.
On the edge of the storm.
I only spilled a tiny drop of coffee.
A really good idea of casting Dispel Magic.
Oh, it's in the kitchen.
Stop the storm from throwing lightning bolts at them.
I don't want his not to get coffee stick.
And everybody found themselves on terra firma again. As combat started to initiate, they were approached by the water elementals. And just as the first round of combat wrapped up, a giant wall of ice burst from the ground, separating them from terra firma and the lake, where the baby kraken is supposedly underwater. As we begin this, Alexis starts everything off.
Yes, I do. That's why I'm grabbing my dice.
Okay. Because remember, I moved her to a new character sheet, so I had some adjusting to do.
Which I apologize, I don't know if character sheets got made for everybody yet.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They did not. That's okay.
We'll have to do that. Hopefully on break we can get them printed off.
That'd be awesome.
We'll see. We'll pretty much out of printer ink. That's why they didn't get printed off. Oh.
Somebody should have said something when I ran to Walmart.
I'm sorry.
Alexis,
Yeah.
you have your contingency of dwarves. You have 4 elementals that are approaching, and you have a giant wall of ice between you and the lake, which was your destination.
Right.
Because remember you guys, yeah.
Toronto, I'm going in.
There's a wall of ice.
So
You can't even see the kraken yet.
Kool-Aid Man through the wall of ice.
Oh yeah.
I
There's
can go
also,
over it.
there's also a space of water between you and the wall of ice. You know that about 15 feet in, it drops off. The wall of ice is 10 feet tall.
I was gonna say
Well, I
something,
have
but I
been-
looked like an idiot if I was wrong.
I'm giving
Gotcha.
you explanation of what
Thank
you
you.
have in front of you.
Thank
Where'd
you.
the cookies go?
Over here,
Oh.
because there's no room. I can put them right here, like by the fluffy people.
That would be a bad idea because the skinny guy over here would inhale that.
So they're not
And
too
just to be
safe for over
fair,
here.
he does not. The 2 skinny people do not deserve to be skinny, and we all hate them for it
Yep.
because they consume probably 3 times as much food as the rest of us.
Game.
You
Yes.
and your metabolisms.
Yep. Screw that.
Hyperactive hamsters will.
Okay.
There's a red box right next to my chair.
Okay.
You know,
Oh.
that necklace of
No.
fireballs would be really useful right about now.
What necklace of fireballs?
Camping.
These actually are like unbranded generic cheese squares. They're not Cheez-It, damn it.
What would you like to do?
I am.
Yeah.
you're going to be up very
Where
short.
are they now?
Hexing water elemental that's approaching Vistra and her contingency.
Okay.
They have
Do you
disadvantage.
recall?
Huh?
Do you recall that they're invisible?
Not all of us.
Oh
though.
yeah, that's right.
There you
Yeah. So, well, aren't I in the shadow realm?
are. You are now,
Well, that's the closest
for
one.
this round.
I hex the closest one,
Do we have a little scrunchie?
and I'm gonna say that he is hexed on.
That's like perfect.
That's no, we can't see.
He's hexed on con saving throws because I can't.
There, no, it's not perfect.
So he's hexed on con saving throws.
Okay. Keep a mental note of that one because I probably will forget. Oh.
Noted. And I am.
Not daring, because she's.
No, I can't eat it.
Do you want one?
Not right now.
Would you like?
This is
This is
so.
specifically for you, but I'm texting it to you.
Thank you.
There's 6 U's here.
Joe, would you like?
Are you calling me a sheep?
Joe.
That's a bad idea.
Y-O-U's, not E-W-E.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright. Corona, as soon as we see the Kraken, I'm going in.
Okay, that's a better plan than just charging head into the wall of ice.
I am going to take my sling
Oh, is that for Ange?
That's for the entire group.
and I'm going to fire a bullet at the one I hexed.
That's cool. Now you have a map of the entire kingdom.
Woo! Have a map of my
If you
city.
double tap on the image, it'll actually blow up and show you the
Share,
whole thing.
sharing is caring.
Roll the hit.
I mean, text it to us.
Well,
That is the worst crossword puzzle I've ever seen in my life.
I know, I suck at
Oh
them.
my god.
I suck at those.
There's one big block of like 10 words.
Here, Jen.
16?
I'll send it to you.
16 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That's a very good question. Because apparently I'm not like ready for this game.
Let me send this to Grug.
Grog. No, Grog's not here.
But that's why
Okay.
you're on my phone.
There we go.
Grug.
16 to hit.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yes, you do hit.
Okay.
Because apparently your DM's not ready for the session that he's been trying to set up for the past 2 hours.
That's okay.
Spooky.
This was a really nice level
Ooh,
for
that was
until
good
you
damage.
picked him up
He
and made
takes
him homeless.
6 necrotic damage.
Ocho. 6 necrotic.
6 necrotic damage and 9 bludgeoning damage.
Should I sources?
And then I'm gonna fire another bullet at him.
6 necrotic and 9 bludgeoning.
Yes.
Awesome.
And I am gonna do it again. Or attempt to. Roll the hit. I have extra attack. Hex is a bonus action.
You have no idea what I'm thinking.
Oh,
sweetheart.
sorry.
Calm down.
I'm calm. I got excited because I want to kill things.
Just because you got to destroy a bunch of hill giants earlier today.
I'm sorry, that was a lot of fun. And now I'm curled up crying somewhere because it was emotional and there was kids.
Roll the hit.
It doesn't work.
Joe, you might want to take
I
yourself
suppose I
down.
should put this where it belongs.
We've been starting shortly for the last 20 minutes.
Apparently, I don't know what I'm doing today.
Alexis,
Yeah.
if you can touch it, hex it for con.
If you can
You
Oh,
have not
I-
been paying attention.
You're about 20 minutes behind.
She already did hex it.
No,
She
no,
already
the
did-
Kraken.
Ah,
When you get to the Kraken, see if you can hex it for con.
that's a lot more specific.
Sorry.
than it.
Yeah.
That's also a lot.
Oh,
Yes.
9 plus 7,
That's
16.
also a lot more than
16 to
6
hit.
words. You have
16
chocolate
to hit.
and
Yes.
It hit last time.
A lot more
And
than 6 words.
4 necrotic damage and 10 bludgeoning. I am going to open that window shortly, and that should help.
Then
From
what?
the
Die
box
in the
fan
dark.
on
Yeah.
the edge of the room.
I
That
will
helps- That helps
just
quite a
do
bit,
this
too.
one.
Okay,
It's really
so
not
that's
bad of
you.
You have to
The
shut it
elemental. Anything else from you?
No.
Okay.
Enough of this! Okay, now I'm done.
The elemental nearest Vistra,
Yeah.
actually, and have it approach the nearest enemy.
Oh, it's Mirren.
That would be Mirren, and
Cool.
did you
Got
have the
two of
archers or the melee with you?
Melee.
Melee, of course.
Melee, fantastic.
The archers were with
Nivara,
Nivara.
and then the casters are with me.
And
In case they don't power either gentleman, really good.
Casters on me!
there are 2 archers or 3.
There are 2 archers and 4 melee fighters.
And then
No, I'm sorry.
I
yeah.
thought there were
No,
4
this is
I
melee.
thought
this
it
is
started
an
raining.
Was
No,
it?
no, no. I thought there were 4 melee and 3 archers
And 2 spellcasters.
and 2
Correct.
spellcasters.
Yes.
As the fan started
Okay.
up, I thought it started
I
raining.
need 1 more archer next to.
We've got, yeah, because we've got 3 spellcasters. We've got 3 minis over by Ange.
Okay, so I have it backwards. Gotcha.
I went ooh with me.
I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
So I
Wasn't paying
will.
attention.
I'll make sure to ooh louder.
We just have to make sure that,
Okay.
especially on that end of the table, our voices are up a little bit.
I also have the mic turned up quite loud, so it should pick up most of you guys.
Sweet. If anybody has problems hearing us, please.
Yes, please let me know if
Yep.
you're too quiet. The water elemental approaches, seeing Niran and the rest of those dwarves, and
Bring it.
They kill my dwarf friends, I'm sorry.
You didn't even know their names.
They do what they signed up for.
that's
If
right.
we get a necromancer, we can bring them back to life.
How far
No.
did it move?
Hold on, I'll
Is it
check.
over 10 feet?
10 feet, 15
Awesome.
feet
Go
total.
Ilaria.
It is now going to shoot 1 more square forward, so it now has, or it's going to scoot forward, so it has Niran and 2 of the dwarves engulfed.
2?
Yeah, because it's a 10-foot creature.
Okay, so it's gonna be like, it's gonna move right here.
And I need a strength saving throw from everybody.
From everybody?
Of the 3 of you that are,
Oh. So me.
and the 2 dwarves.
Oh, do you want me to do that for you?
They were dwarves.
Oh. Okay.
What are their names?
Your commander. Wait, no, because the
Nice.
is Mister's boyfriend in that group that just got.
I thought Vistra's boyfriend was in the,
Shadow Realm. Or in the tower.
Mister's
that
boyfriend
destroyed.
Or is
number
he
2.
dead because he got crushed by a skeleton?
No,
No,
that was
no.
Mr. boyfriend number 1.
1, 2, and now 3.
Mr. boyfriend number 1 is dead.
Yeah.
Mr. boyfriend number 2 is missing.
Okay,
Mr. boyfriend number 3 is in the Shadow Realm.
right.
And
So
Mr.
your
boyfriend number 4 is
Wait,
somewhere.
wait, number
Because
2.
you had a flame in that area where the tower was, that had the moonbeam tower,
No,
and then there was one before that.
no, the first guy that Mister ever flirted with was just the guard at the very entrance of Whitebridge.
We
Okay,
just
destroyed.
teased that, it was him that got wounded.
But we don't know that for sure. Mister's not cursed,
Okay.
thank you very much.
Mr. boyfriend number 3 is nowhere to be seen.
Right. So,
No, Mister's.
you need a strength save from you and 2
He's out there
Just
because I
as
told him to keep an eye on you last session.
No, because he was gonna be with the melee fighters.
But he's melee, yes.
Strength saving throw from me is a 24,
Mm-hmm.
and I rolled 13s for both of them.
All right.
Which is pretty good. That's a good roll.
Not bad.
6 and 7 is pretty good, right?
In this universe.
So, those 2 dwarves take
And then the
17
other
bludgeoning
dwarves.
damage.
That's not standard across all of us.
Wow.
And they are now grappled inside the water elemental.
Is it
body.
turn?
I am too?
No,
You,
you're both.
you managed to save.
It's
Um,
not.
you, on the other hand, are shunted.
It's
Out of the
right
way.
below the head.
Okay.
So move yourself to the nearest unoccupied space outside of its range, or its range.
Is that all the way outside of its range?
Or there.
Okay.
Its physical body.
Okay.
So you get shunted out. And
So then, yeah.
that was that. Vistra,
Yeah.
you're up. Piranha, plan your next move.
Okay.
So at the beginning of my turn, I get immediately transported back to the material realm, correct?
Boop. You are returned, and there's a water elemental in front of your face, but it doesn't seem to see you.
Lovely.
Well, it's not really face. It's like 15 feet away.
It's big.
Oh,
It's in the
ouch.
I said so.
Let me see. What can Vistra do?
Lots of things.
Well, yes. What?
Yes.
that you can do, I can do better.
I can do anything better than you.
Remember what you just recently learned, too, Vistra.
Can the DM be so gracious as to remind me because it's been 2 weeks since we played?
What do you regain on a short rest?
Oh yeah, my bardic inspiration. Yeah, because that was. I can't believe I missed that.
Switch to Tim. Did you hear what I said about the level?
I can't believe it's not inspiration.
Ocho.
Ocho.
The Ocho.
But
I
we're
did hear
just
you say Ocho. I wasn't paying attention, but I heard it.
Ocho.
Don't worry about it.
Something that
I'm
numerically
talking to him.
that Tim is looking for is an 8.
If you need help, let me.
I am
Flip the
going
cartridge.
to do.
Well, outside of that, I mean, like, I can be your therapist.
Now I'll take one of
What, a
There you
therapist?
go.
those.
Or a cookie?
Yeah.
Oh,
Here, allow him to pick his own. Since
Okay, boss.
I am going to use. Let's see here. I am going to cast a first level spell
No,
to
I wasn't. Do you want a cookie?
Maybe it's-
I wasn't trying
maybe.
Do it, baby.
Hey, Tim. I have a
So, Joe, super quick question:
Huh?
Are the two other dwarves with me that are invisible? Do they have minis on the map?
Yeah, you should.
So only one of them is
So only one of the three is not.
The two is flanking you, or as close to flanking you as possible. Are invisible.
But the other one is not.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step
That's a big step.
other way, there,
I'm just a little sad.
and touch that one sorcerer
Yeah.
or caster that's not invisible. Yeah, and cast heroism.
Okay.
That's a good movie.
So he is immune to being frightened, and he gains 4 temp hit points at the start of each of his turns for the next minute.
That's good because with Skeleton he's going to be afraid of everything.
If what?
And with Skeleton he's going to be afraid of everything. So.
Guy thing, the character that I remember from that thing
2 weeks ago,
2 weeks ago.
How many hit points did it again?
the
4.
Spellcaster for the longest.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, it's fun
No.
thing.
He's
Guy thing.
Skeleton.
No one casts a cast on fireball, but
Okay. Anything else other than you?
And then I have to roll a d20 in case I go back to the shower room.
No.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I just remembered something.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
And for those of you who are very curious, it's not technically the shadow realm. She's cast blink, so she's blinking back and forth between the prime material and the ethereal realm.
And I do blink.
A poof.
Yes.
Fantastic. You really a perception is this round.
Wait, I'm gonna use my new die. My new d20.
Dude,
My new d20.
Hey! Good call.
Yeah,
it's weighted.
perception.
Right? That's still a 26.
A 26 perception. As you look
Yes.
around, there is
If you mess up that die, I'm gonna be mad.
I can fix it.
yeah,
a
it's weighted.
strangeness in the ethereal realm that you didn't really get a good chance to check it out when you went the first time around. This time around, looking at the world around you, you notice that everything in this world seems slightly up. Rather than, a mirror image of it, it seems slightly off. So it's really messing with your perception and equilibrium and all that. But as you do this, you notice movement coming from what you would recognize as the far side of the lake.
Okay.
And you're not exactly sure what it is because of the distance, but it's the only thing moving currently in the world that you have seen in the ethereal realm. But it is a good distance away. Now, as I said, this lake is about the size of Petaluma, so you're looking at easily at different places, a quarter mile to 3/4 of a mile across.
So it's like trying to watch a 3D movie without the glasses, where everything's got the double
Yeah,
lines.
it's stereo. It's stereo vision. It's
Let's see here.
Anything else that you would like to do other than making?
I don't think I technically can because that happens at the end of my turn.
Okay, we'll call it that then. The second elemental, the one standing in between all 4 of those melee dwarves, starts doing what it does best. Actually, no, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to scoot forward and engulf those 2. And I need them to make a strength saving throw as well.
Alright.
Where? Okay. Which one was it?
A 5 and 11.
Alright. They are both engulfed. 2, 6, 4, 10.
Oh, no problem.
And they each take 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
I'm tracking that for you.
Thank you.
But they are now engulfed inside this creature floating in the water of the monster.
I got this.
That sucks.
Okay. Get me under the table for a minute. Don't judge me.
Too late.
Okay, Patrick, lift your feet. Lift your other feet.
They are, for all
Okay,
intents and
sit, lift your
purposes,
feet.
stuck.
Ah, I see it. Don't move. Like, lift this foot.
That is surprising.
Let it happen. Found it!
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you. I thought that was rather dexterous of myself.
Okay.
No, I just gotta sit there.
Vistra.
Yeah.
The dwarf
It's a
caster
joke.
that would be to your left, not the farthest left, but the one directly to your left. So the middle one of the 3.
Yeah.
He starts chanting a spell.
Do I notice this?
Yes, you don't.
That's why I asked.
You don't because you're not even here.
Nope.
What you're saying is she's not here.
You forgot, didn't you?
No, I heard you ask the question. I'm like, why would you ask that question?
He forgot.
You're the one who gave me the spell.
I don't mind. Doesn't hurt me any.
It's gonna hurt you a lot.
Maybe.
You're gonna have to give me half a second here. I got to build all yours.
Half.
And spell sheets. So I have to do it for again.
Joel, remind me again, the
Can
torrential,
I go above 16?
yes, down
It's just that you
4.
can't go above 16 initially, so
It is.
Is it behind the wall of ice or at the water's edge?
At the water's edge.
Okay.
We can't miss it.
All right.
Sorry, that made me really excited.
Outstanding.
We're on swing.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the instant replay.
You guys,
Yep, they're there.
you guys don't see that because of that.
We just upped the viewer count, don't worry.
I'm sure you did.
Okay, and that one does succeed. And does even better. You're gonna like that one. Ouch.
Who's gonna like that one?
Nobody saw him do it. Krana, it's your turn. Navarra, you're ready.
Alright, oh gosh, because we're level 9. I need the water elemental by Vistra's room
Yep.
to make a dex.
To a size.
Hit dex save.
Is that what you're
Yes.
What am I trying to beat and what is happening?
16 And I'm going to attempt to ram it with a flaming spear.
Okay.
Yes. What was its hex again?
Con.
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 Sorry, it was there.
I'm pretty
Good
sure
job,
it's on.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
That's like, that's okay.
Because she couldn't think of anything else.
And everything this morning was making con saves, so I'm like, con.
Well, I mean, there is a reason for that, but
We need fire to mimic the fireball.
Yeah,
Where's my fire?
I thought I was the fire in your life.
does anyone have a red D4?
I got fireballs.
Sweet.
I will.
It'll be a fire square.
Go grab the
I'm
fire.
Minecrafting it.
A cube of fire.
I'll go. grab
So I'm going to have my fireball appear in the little corner right by there because it is far enough away not to hit any of my friends.
Okay.
And I'm going to pink it.
Okay, you can't do it when you're standing right next to it.
That's right, right there. I'll move 15 feet away and then bink it.
And then slam it into it.
Yes.
Outstanding. Roll your damage.
I got this.
8 fire damage.
So, Taya.
I know it's a water elemental and it's a fireball.
Okay.
So what happens, DM? Okay.
Or the orb just goes in.
Because that's, I'm
There's
wanting to
bunches
test a theory.
There's bunches and bunches of steam.
And that answers my question, because what happens when magical water and magical fire hit each other?
Magical steam.
They make magical
Yeah, but it tests my theory.
make magical steam
I brought
together.
music. Here's earth, wind, and fire.
That's funny. But no, so that answers my question,
Yeah,
because we've never run across a situation where there's a magical creature against magical fire. So that answers my question.
Legitimate question,
And now I know not to try and send my fireball at the ice wall.
Anything else, Mr. Rob?
Taya, we love you.
Oh hush.
It was a legitimate.
No, it was.
Action.
I've always wanted to try that, so now I know.
Well, technically, we don't know if it did damage or not because it did send up some steam. So maybe that did damage to it.
It just fizzles completely then when it hits
No, the
it.
spell's gone. The spell's there.
It's still there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh, because the way you described it made it sound like it completely snuffed the fire.
No, you just said there was steam.
Oh,
You said
okay.
nothing about your fire.
Nifty.
It burns brightly.
It is magical fire. So
Which is what
So,
this is why I had a question.
nothing else from you, Mr. Rob?
You're good. Alexis will hear this. Huh. Neat.
Fantastic.
And then I'm done.
Nagara,
okay, Joe.
As far as I
you have a
remember,
contingency of archers with you, and the storm is right on the edge of the lake.
as far as I remember, I'm still pissed.
How?
She's in the reeds.
Because we also had a light rain on us,
There we go.
and that's how I was hiding with the
There
skulker.
you go. Ah! That's why I said how. I wanted to make sure you remember.
Okay.
While you're sneaking around in the rain and fog, Kaidos, you do hear, oh, you're saying these seas gone. Does anybody know what we're supposed to be aiming at?
So wolves.
I'm going to, just out of curiosity, I don't know how well it's going to work, but But I'm going to pull out my longbow
The flower.
It's over there. I will do it again.
and
Yes, it's still there.
shoot at, not the one right in front of me, because it would be a disadvantage, because it's like 5 feet in front of me. Smarter than that. The middle elemental.
The blue back.
Yeah, the blue back.
Yeah.
Blue back. Color number blue black. Blue
Black.
Blue back.
15.
15 will connect.
Okay, bye.
Now stuck in my head. Gosh darn it.
You're welcome.
Bingo, Frankel. Yikes.
Guys, please stop. I'm trying to count.
She'll kick your ass.
22
22
piercing damage.
piercing damage.
Yep.
Alright. You watch as the arrow goes.
And that's a question I had.
However, there was some kind of recoil from the creature.
You're just like,
But yeah, now there's 2 dwarves and an arrow floating around inside it.
With your arrow stabs
No,
one of the dwarfs.
No, this is the one with the dwarfs inside.
Yeah,
All
two.
4 of the all
Oh.
4 of the dwarves are involved.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Both of them have 2 dwarfs.
Do they have scuba gear?
Negative.
This would be a wonderful time for a shop vac.
she's not wrong.
Wait, is there a vacuum?
He's not
spell?
wrong. And that does not reveal my position, or that
You
does?
attack if it reveals your position.
Okay, so I'm going to hide.
Right, times 2.
Or times 2.
Probably will.
25.
That is 1 more than it was last time.
Yeah.
Alright. As that happens, the one in front of you moves forward. It keeps moving forward until it has the archers involved
And her?
and her.
Yep.
It doesn't move in there, it's just going after what it wants to go after. I need a strength save from you and all of the archers. So 3 strength saves.
All 2 of the archers.
Well, isn't each one a group of 2 or 3?
All
Yeah.
2 groups.
Okay. Jeez.
6 for me. 7 for one group, and 8 for the other group. I never
6,
sit
7,
10.
8.
This is the one dice that I never switch up. That
Okay.
on a keys.
So
6
for
strength save.
Nivara, you got what?
6.
For Nivara?
Yeah.
Outstanding.
7
And the
strength
dwarf
saves.
groups?
7 and 8. Yeah.
With our
Right.
powers combined,
Why was 6 afraid of
we
7?
can all drown. 7, 8, 9, 8.
Guess 7's a large integer.
That was fun.
Nerd.
That's
All
like
right.
the nerd.
So all 3 take 13 points of damage. And because it doesn't have the ability to have that many creatures engulfed in it, give me a number 1 through 6, Nivara.
14.
1 through 6.
Yeah.
4.
One of the dwarven groups have it shunted out.
No.
Here,
Yeah.
one of the dwarven groups have it shunted out. Nivara,
Yeah.
you are engulfed inside this thing.
Yep.
That would be a perfect time for Thunderwave.
Except I can't do spells.
Me
Because
neither.
instead of taking a cantrip,
Yes, you
I
can.
took.
Oh, you're right. I have all spells.
You have a
The
spell. That's
It
elemental,
is one French fry.
the elemental nearest,
Actually, I have 2 spells.
the elemental nearest Mirren, or
Yep.
actually nearest Patrick,
Okay.
have it move forward to try and cover the dwarf directly in front of it that's not invisible.
Okay.
Would it be able to consume the dwarf next to it?
No. If it's going straight for that one, no.
Okay. I need a strength save from that dwarf. This drop.
13.
13.
E.
Good pitch, something out. And nothing happens.
Bam.
Mirrored.
Me.
That's one strong dwarf.
Me.
Yeah.
Spellcaster.
Nah.
You see a bunch of dwarves caught inside water elementals and they're turning on you.
They're turning on me.
The elemental is.
Okay, that's phrasing.
Well, the dwarves are turning on you too. They're kind of just spinning in place.
My attacks on these things are basically useless, so I'm going to spend my time trying to pull out as many dwarves as I can.
Are they useless?
Of all the water elementals we've fought, I do reduce damage.
And what's different between them and now?
Okay, I have a magical weapon, don't I?
Are they useless?
Oh yeah!
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Would uncanny dodge give the half that damage or not?
Uncanny dodge. Read it. Read it.
So I stare at my wrist for a second, I'm like, oh yeah.
Wristwatch to wristwatch, that's right.
So I engage.
Sorry, the one person who would have got that. 2 people who would have got that missed it. 3 people who would have got that.
I engage the Claw of Malar.
Mm-hmm.
The Claw of Malox.
Whoa!
And I'm gonna pierce it. Magically.
Roll the hit.
That is a lot to hit.
Well, it's technically already live.
Uh,
You did.
that is a grand total of a 22 to hit.
So you can
You
always
don't
your
miss.
money being together with each other.
Negative.
We'll just have to drive them out.
Okay. Has it taken damage yet?
It says an attack. That's technically attack, isn't it? No? And that's why I wanted to know.
Right. I'm trying
Yep.
to help you remember what.
And that's why I asked. And
All I can think of
Will
is
you allow me to have rage before I struck, or is it too late?
Don't forget again.
Okay. Ah!
well, my
Wait, no, you are raging.
Am I?
You raged
You
on the
raged
first
last
time.
You've been raging.
Okay. I continue to rage.
You do that.
We can tell by how
my
mad you
bow
are.
is technically magical from the dryad.
Yes.
Would that make a difference?
Only for that.
Okay.
13.
13.
Yes.
And it is the craziest thing. As you swing with the claw of Malar, you actually watch the water tear in the same way that flesh would. You're swinging.
Yeah.
And as that happens, I get an immediate sense of satisfaction. As it starts, I go,
And it does. It tears ever so much like flesh would. However, it is fleeting as it
reforms.
reforms.
You know, that would have
into
been nice
shape.
to know what the last water elemental that sent to us.
Does anyone
I
have
didn't have it then.
Yeah, you did. That was the last time we were at the lake.
Oops.
That's why I gave you the hint.
I feel like Mirren's that kid that inherits like something complete that they think is completely useless from an ancestor, and then they get older and realize how much that freaking useless thing is actually worth at like an auction house. Like
You have another
sure,
attack.
and they're
I
excited.
do, so
about
I'm going to do it again.
it.
Ah!
Oh!
I'm not involved.
Yeah,
And-
he's not in goal.
And that is a 21 to hit.
You don't miss again.
10.
10?
10 damage. 10 damage. 10
Have
damage.
we never tried it before?
And Brutal Slayer.
I'm not a huge
I'm gonna activate
fan.
Brutal Slayer.
I know.
Hey! You killed a.
Sorry.
You killed
Oh,
a
you killed one of your party members.
spellcaster.
2 bludgeoning
No,
damage?
one more.
Okay.
French fries fall, y'all die.
Brutal Slayer.
Benji surrounds the flag.
So I do 2d8 more.
Yes. Also, make sure you're counting your charges.
I'm counting my charges.
So 10
I have
plus-
40 charges, don't I?
No.
Do they
Oh!
break you?
Nice.
Okay, so let me recount that.
10 plus.
11 plus.
You said 10.
I did say 10. 10 plus. Sorry, I don't know what's happening
It's
here.
a flat addition.
Yep, I know. 24.
But that's much better than 10.
So as I come around to the second blow, I activate Brutal Slayer and it glows.
Yeah, and this time,
Another glowing magic.
well, and here's the fun part. This time, when you tear through it, the claws ripping through the water, and this time it takes significantly longer for the water to start to reform.
And as I'm doing this, I'm going to be silently praising the Lord.
Perfect.
I'm cheering for battle, but I'm silently.
Wag your tail. It's a manner. Wag your majestic butt flap of hope.
I'm thinking about the treat that Millar's gonna throw me.
As long as you don't get too excited that you can't pour.
I need a doggy bag. I need a doggy bag. It's a doggy bag.
Over one of the doors.
Who's a good Mirren? I'm a good Mirren.
The door next to you takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Every time.
Can you do bludgeoning damage with your tail?
Probably.
Well,
Crocodiles can break tempered glass. So,
Will
as
you
you
give me
guys,
tail as a bonus action?
right, as you guys are taking on
Look
this,
at tail spikes on.
as you guys are taking on this contingency of water elementals,
Yeah.
you guys notice that the weather has started to take on a much colder feel to it, and you start to hear the telltale sound of rigid drops of water striking the ground and striking the water around you. The area around the lake itself, even radiating out to you guys, has started to drop in temperature.
I wasn't looking for that reason.
I know this song. Up bless the rains down in Africa. Up bless the rains.
Alright, I hear that enough of it.
Sorry. We're done now.
Great song. Great song.
Africa.
Outstanding.
By Toto.
Not worried about that. You guys
My turn?
now
My turn.
have Alexis. It's your turn. Vista,
Yep.
you're up.
Alright. Second verse, same as the first.
What are you
I
doing?
am going to whip another bullet at. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Do I see Mirren's claw do what it does to that one?
Kind of a subtle effect.
Roll me a perception.
Because that's going to make a
The
difference.
answer is you could, but I'm not sure if
Oh.
you do.
Probably passive of
It barely
16.
touched you.
I
You
rolled a low.
rammed your foot into my toes.
Okay,
No, you did not catch that.
then I am going to whip another bullet at the same water elemental that's in front of the lone dwarf.
Oh, you're too warm.
Then I'm trying to figure out why he's by himself.
No, go
I'll
away.
save you, little
Um, 18.
That's gonna
You
get
shouldn't have given me this power.
You notice, even from this distance though, there's a black speck floating around in the water.
Can I help you?
The green is the necrotic damage from Hex. He's hexed. 1 necrotic damage and 8 bludgeoning. And then I'm gonna do it again. Woo! That is a 20 lot to hit, 26.
20 lot.
Hey, Mary, can you update your HP?
And, that is 10 bludgeoning damage and 4 necrotic.
I hit never check. I always do. Save.
Alright,
And I will crack that window for freeze.
so,
Do you want me to do it again?
I'll have to help you, but yes, if you want to help me, because there's so many plants in the window.
I would also suggest turning on Batman.
I will. Will you hand me the onions and I'll put the onions in the kitchen? Because everything else is just going to be a lost cause.
You know,
Are they
I'm going to need.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Mister, take your turn and then we'll move stuff.
Okay. So, okay, before Vistra blinks out of the ethereal realm,
Yep.
I'd like to call out to
the wall.
Yeah.
You forgot his name?
No, I wasn't sure because you didn't make it very clear if it was him or not.
You don't know.
Okay, yes, I'd like to call.
Let's call him.
Call out to
Call out to
We'll
Dollar.
give him a call on the telephone. A call.
Yeah,
The New Yorker.
Call it.
Give him a call.
Hey!
I need a tall person.
You have a step stool. That makes people tall.
I get on the steps.
Remember what I asked you about at the shop?
Shut up.
Hey, Walden! Is that you?
Outstanding. And you get is that.
Oh. Okay. Crap.
Okay.
Oh.
And DM, what do I see?
As you blink back, you see the water elemental has approached, and the one wizard caster to your right is now drenched.
And there's also a nice roaring little bonfire that you
And
recognize.
there's a ball of fire behind you. Ross.
Can I make it have passive
No,
space?
I wonder. So this seems to be the session of, does this work on water elementals?
I like that.
Today,
Experiment away,
water
my friend.
elemental.
Experiment away.
Dissonant whispers.
Hello, Kingdom Hearts fan 167.
Hello!
We have not seen Kingdom Hearts fan in for a long time. Thank you for returning.
In for a
So-
long time.
In for a long time.
Wednesday.
Haven't seen you since I don't remember your
I
name.
don't know who you are.
He's one of our shop friends.
No, he's not.
I'm not shopping.
Anyways, dissonant whispers. Oh.
The water becomes personal.
No, wisdom.
Liz.
Ms.
Yes.
And I has to beat a what?
A lot.
I can do that on the
15.
A 15?
Yeah.
That would be a negative.
You did not beat that?
I did not.
Whoop whoop. So that is. That's not bad. That could be worse. That's 12. 12 points of psychic damage. And considering. 12.
There we go. I had to figure out which one I was going to do.
And considering it failed its saving throw, it must immediately use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Alright. Move it somewhere around the opposite side of the crowd.
Holy crap, seriously?
It's got 90-foot movement.
Like how?
Can I just pass the
Joe,
wall?
before he moves it, I have a
You
question.
can.
Patrick, before he moves it, I have a question. Because is that technically 5 feet away or no? Because if so,
It
on its
moved 10 feet from your firewall.
okay, because I'm one. That's why I'm asking because the circle kind of with the hexagons is kind of odd.
It is right here.
Okay.
I was going to try and put it back on the square side of the map, but I didn't want to have to redraw everything.
Right. Okay, that answers my question.
And he would have moved other ways anyway. So, move him, we'll just say...
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Ah, Felicia.
Yeah, he's way over there.
Okay. And on that note,
How far is your hex go?
Indefinite.
But I can bonus action move it.
Only if it dies.
then
It
I
has to.
am going to end my turn, so that activates blink. And I do blink out of existence again.
Roll me another perception.
So you pop in, pass the spell, pop out.
Oh! That would be a passive of 16.
Passive of 16. You still can't make out details of what you're seeing, but there are multiple figures moving in your direction.
Great.
And Niren,
Yeah.
seeing as you have been wailing on this thing, it decides to return the favor.
As it turns to me, I'm like, I give it the gesture of bring it.
I miss.
I'm gonna, crouch down slightly and then like fighting pose. I'm like showing I'm ready to fight.
The first attack is a 26 to hit.
My AC is 34.
Okay. And the second attack is a 22 to hit.
AC is still 34.
I still win because I'm the DM.
It's a good try though. You almost had him.
No, I probably didn't.
The roots crawled out looking for more.
15,
Sorry.
15 plus
excited
damage for
about
the
this.
first one.
Okay, so 7.
And 18 for the other.
So a total of 16.
And
Yeah, the green onions.
that brings us
Like, we could just put them on eat it if you wanted.
Oh, I suppose I gotta do that.
Okay, that's the rest of that.
7,
I heard it was
3
it.
is 17.
Do you know what this river doesn't? Is
Good
it this
lord.
river?
Yeah.
1934. The dwarves inside the body of this thing are being just jostled around,
Slide
and
them
it
up
looks
that
like
far,
they're
yeah.
having a difficult time being
It will.
squashed beside this creature.
It'll take a minute, but it'll.
I'm working on
I
it.
can't imagine why.
I'm working on it.
You're doing good.
So I'm going to ask you, Miss Barty Bark,
Yeah.
This over here.
I would like your input as to which spell the caster is going to use.
For
Wish.
no.
The wizard farthest from you.
No. Okay, so this one.
Yep.
That one's the apprentice, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Dyson.
Yep.
No.
That is Gaiden.
Kill it.
No,
So the water elemental went over.
he's not the
ice
apprentice.
wall?
It went through the ice wall.
Through the ice.
He is made of water, and ice is water. And technically, there's an
Phased.
he phased.
Thank you. All 4 of us did that. Alright, so choice. Sleet storm, fireball,
Or
hypnotic pattern, or lightning bolt.
I didn't.
no.
Where?
All I do is look at me.
He's looking at that group of 3. Because the other one is now way the heck over there.
I used hypnotic pattern earlier today.
Yes, he did. And then in the surprise round,
Did
the
someone?
entire group,
No.
the
Oh, how'd you
master,
know?
I made it push up.
When?
Ben and Monty told me about it.
Oh, that must have been good if they told you about it.
They were regaling me with your heroic endeavors of destroying buildings.
And saving small children.
That was on you. I was making sure
They
you
said
were.
nothing about small children. They were talking about images.
So it's hypnotic pattern, sleet storm.
Lightning bolt or fireball. Yes, none of them are the best, but
How do these guys do with force damage?
you're not there.
Well, I'm also trying to think because anything that hits these three is also going to hit Nivara and for sure 3 groups of dwarves.
Why am I giving you a choice?
Fireball.
I don't like cinnamon. That much cinnamon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's not your gun. It's an inside joke.
I'll swallow
No, you
No,
were saying
no.
fire.
No.
Yeah.
it. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna keep chewing.
Tim, I can't smell it. I just don't like.
I'm gonna spit it in your eye.
Not me. I haven't been here.
And I don't do gum.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
you're
gonna say.
safe from that.
Would you like a fruit chew?
A fruit
What
suck.
about a fruit?
What spell would the apprentice want to cast?
Well,
Oh, is that Mr. Fanboy?
I don't know what kind of caster he is, so maybe he has something that'll keep it from hurting my party members. So we're gonna go with lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt?
Yeah.
Alright.
Bye bye.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I need everybody to roll a constitution save versus death.
She used lightning bolt, not mass finger of death.
My mistake. Alright, so he launches a lightning bolt straight across, hitting all 3 of those creatures. 1, 2, 3. And just because I'm a
I was gonna
generous
say.
and kind to them,
I do.
Vistra,
Yeah.
roll me damage.
What's lightning bolt's damage again?
Oh, like
It's buried.
86.
I was gonna say, somebody just cast it recently.
86.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's a nasty spot.
I have my other dice.
Well, so we all have like a plethora of dice here, so.
I don't want your dice.
Wow.
Jeez.
Sorry.
I'll take these dice.
What?
Actually,
What
can I
the
have one of your
frick?
dice?
No.
Nagara,
Ooh, that one's pretty.
Oh my
there is a
god.
bolt
Never
of
mind.
lightning that launches across the way. And it just barely misses you. It also just barely misses the dwarven archer on the other side of it. You guys are just far enough apart.
Inside water element.
Oh wait, you're inside water element?
Yeah.
I forgot you were. Thank you for reminding me.
Told the teacher you got homework.
Teacher, with all my homework.
I was that kid, and I'm proud of it.
Wow. That's all.
That's,
All but one is below average.
All the
thank
ones
you.
above average.
yeah, you got a whole bunch of 4s in there.
Oh yeah, sorry. For some reason I was thinking D8, so I was thinking 5.
Oh.
That's a significant roll.
That was,
Because
yeah.
there's a bunch of lucky dice in there.
So there's 10, 20, 31.
31.
That's really good.
So
That
it
one mine, that one mine, that one mine.
manages to take 31 points of freaking damage to all 3 of them.
Well done.
Oh.
Joe's will probably barbecue half the party.
Well, and that's where I'm going to go with this. Every creature that is engulfed by the water elementals takes half of that. So 15 points of damage.
That's not as bad as it could have been.
Right?
So my two warrior, all 4 of my warrior groups.
Yeah.
That could have been a lot worse.
So it's fine. I finally get to like command a little group of units, and they're all
And
dead.
now they're all dead.
Now
Not only
all are dead.
but killed by one of your
Yeah,
teammates.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you have my boyfriend number 3 in your group.
First she makes
Not
that
my
one
fault.
dude homeless and jobless. Now she's
And then
gonna
we
kill
kill
other
what?
friends.
Is homeless, jobless, now lifeless.
Yeah.
He's not there.
No, he's right there.
No, the homeless guy is not there.
Thing.
He's too old to be here. He's overseeing the rebuilding of Cull, remember?
Yeah, well, if all the
You know-
dwarves are dead, who's gonna live there?
This is kind of amusing. I've been rolling damage for the engulfed creatures, all 4 of your melee fighters, and somehow I have managed to roll the exact same damage for all 4 groups.
Fate, it would seem.
What's the die?
They're most of the water elemental damage is against.
Okay, so that is a.
No, not the exact same number. I'm talking they have the exact same damage they told you.
Oh.
That was him. Karana, it's your turn. Navarra, you're stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing I need you to understand. You are stuck. You can't swim out of this thing.
I can't fight out of it or anything.
You can try
It's
to
like a
attack from
whirlpool.
the side, but you cannot escape from this grapple.
Could I switch weapons while I'm inside there and try to swing my way out with the sword?
We'll give it a shot.
You can
You
try.
never know. I
We'll
mean,
give it a shot.
Have you tried
See
swimming?
what happens.
Swim out.
he said I couldn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
He
there's-
literally just said
Sorry.
you can't swim out.
This is
Cannot
why you
escape
need
that.
a bladed,
okay. Shot back.
Karana,
Bow staff.
Karana,
no.
It's got blades on the inside.
That might work. There were magic blades?
I'm gonna try it, considering, I know Caleb, no, probably not going for it, yeah, that's okay. I'm going
The
to
least deserving.
charge my fireball at the ice wall. It's probably
Okay.
Well, now the dwarves are dead from a giant metal ring.
closer
And now
like
she
that.
You broke it.
What's that guy?
Where are you putting it?
You double broke it.
They're 5.
Good job.
Yeah. I am biffing it against the ice wall.
Alright, roll it.
Biff the ice wall.
Biff it!
If it real good.
7
Jump
points
in.
of fire damage.
Okay.
And does the massive amount of water pouring down from the sky put my fireball out?
No. It's a magical fire.
Flaming sphere. Sweet! But do I see any visible damage to the ice wall?
No. There's a 10-foot high wall of ice inside a sleet storm.
You need an undead dragon.
That might help. Anything else, Mr. Corona, saying as you just used a bonus?
I need to. Actually.
I made you a crown.
We have your action and
Struck it twice.
Yes.
Actually, you made yourself a halo.
Well, that's why it's broken.
I know, because you made yourself.
You
a
guys
halo.
are asses.
Yes, they are.
You would say the exact same thing.
No, I'd be worse.
Fair.
oh,
I don't know if my spell's con.
Mr. Patrick. Catch.
You got yourself.
What is it? Ah! I broke more.
Sequiturs.
Those are your judges.
Sweet.
They are not painted, so
That's okay.
yeah,
Some assembly required.
a little bit of super glue and do some of them.
Made in the muck.
So you know it's good.
You ever watched IT Crowd?
It's one of my favorite shows.
I know you have. We watched it like a season and a half at my house, but
It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
it is.
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode where everything's on fire? Made in Britain. Of course.
The fire extinguisher's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show is amazing.
I love that
I'm
show.
going to attempt something because
I'll just put this with
The
the rest of the fire.
I want to cast spell magic on the ice wall.
Oh,
Roll a d20.
I forgot I didn't pay enough my bard cards off to do that next week.
Bart?
I'm not playing a bard, I'm just
Oh, that was the
explaining
wrapper I threw away.
cards. Okay, that's why I forgot.
I'm sorry. There was garbage.
You roll
I was
it
like,
go.
what
Because
the
the
heck?
wrapper had my barcode on it.
I just threw the message and let them know so
Yeah,
you can
as
think
you
that
cast
it's a
this,
beer.
you realize you did not have enough power to cause this spell to dissipate.
When I was taking the wrapper off of this box, I'm like, I didn't take my
I
cards.
figured, but I tried.
Maybe 20.
Okay, then that is gonna be it.
Outstanding.
Oh, jeez.
Well, now it's broken.
Now it's a D18.
What happened, you die?
No, Syrians, please, I have to fix it.
Let her fix it before I roll it again.
It's just
The luck factor.
No!
I'm going stuck on it.
A fruit suck.
This tastes like Darian
Oh,
Scholl.
that's 20.
Ew. How would you know? Never mind.
I need to consider
You hit me in the head enough times, I have a guess.
It needs to be fixed.
So,
Wait, here's the real test.
It needs to be fixed.
okay, that's that.
Here, will you?
Megara.
Listen to me.
You are
Stuff.
You are stuck, but as you in here, you realize there are currents that are crisscrossing as it's spinning in all these different directions and moving. And you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage from inside the creature. It is now your turn. I will allow you to attack.
Okay.
As
That's the
you,
frustration.
you are technically just grappled, so you can attack. However, it's a disadvantage.
Okay.
That
Oh.
was
Unbound stuff is she's.
Thank you.
The first roll is 19 though.
It's still a 14.
You're welcome.
14.
To attack.
The thing that you're inside.
You know, I'm inside.
As you go to swing this thing, you can feel the currents kind of pulling it.
Mhm.
Your aim is not
I'm trying to
that
work
good.
with the currents.
Yep. Right now, this is a whole unique experience to you. You're not so good at it.
Mhm.
Your wizard friend, or your other caster friend,
Okay.
we're going to do this again. I'm going to give you a choice of 3.
Okay.
Or no. Yeah, I'll give you a choice of 3. Just because, why not? Get to the page. Keep reading. Keep going.
Hey, Darian, do you want something to do? I know
Sure.
you like assembling things.
Yes.
It should, for the most part, be snapped together.
Yeah, that should be pretty easy.
Alright.
I know she likes doing that.
I love
Mistra.
love putting stuff together.
Banishment, lightning bolt, or levitate.
Ooh.
Love a bolt.
Those are transfers, you probably.
Yeah,
Ban a level bolt.
They're kind of a pain. They're cool.
the transfers. They look like mini stickers.
Oh, fun.
So where are you in the process?
Picking my spells.
Banishment.
Banishment.
Yep.
And you've gone all the way to 8, correct?
Yes, sir.
Make sure to adjust that number then.
Yes, sir.
Banishment. Here we go. You guys have never seen this spell before.
Nope.
No.
Although I think Vestra has it.
I think I level 4 more times.
No, I already did it.
Yeah,
I just did change.
Oh, no, I
Oh.
don't have it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah?
It's not a constant, it's kind of specific.
Yeah.
How charismatic are elementals?
They are technically not very charismatic.
I don't know, they're kind of manual.
Doesn't mean.
Doesn't mean what?
Alright, I need
Number?
oh good.
You play it right.
We can't use that spell.
Yeah?
He would know better.
Okay.
The only creature within range has party members.
That's kind of what I thought.
No,
but I wasn't
finish
sure.
those.
Take them too.
So
The shadow realm.
can he get 30 feet nearer the one out in the water there? He can't see.
Can't see it. It's the ice wall. It's the firewall, but it's ice.
So levitate or lightning bolt.
Do you want head 2 or head 3? Because the first one is interchangeable.
There's 3 models in there.
Levitate.
Yeah.
Oh.
But just the
Levitate.
first one
On
has
which one of the 3?
2 heads.
Oh, the first one, the closest one.
Okay. Oh gosh. Well, that sucks.
Shoot, what happened?
It is now 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
The elemental.
Yeah,
Just the elemental?
everything that is consumed by it. Or
We have-
sorry, it's 20 feet in the air.
Do we have
Which one's levitating?
The one carrying you.
Do we have?
Of course.
Do we have an empty dice pocket? Here we go. Jump!
If you think me being in the way is going to stop him from doing something, you are sorely mistaken.
I will just do it and do my best not to hurt her.
Yep.
So, that was a thing. You now have a floating elemental with the...
A floating ball of water with 2 people inside.
Yeah.
Well, several people.
And that one's going to scoot around. The one in the middle is going to scoot forward toward Aloxis and Karana.
How many feet? It's moved to 10 already.
Keep it going with 30.
It's matched.
Perfect. Aloxis,
Yep.
does 26 hit you?
Yes, sadly.
Karana.
I like this. Nice.
Karana, does 24 hit you?
What do you think?
I have to be polite and ask.
You might have an AC of 40.
Ooh.
Definitely on Saturdays.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, Aloxis.
So
Yeah.
lightning damage like horses.
And Karana takes a grand total of 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Kiara, will you grab my pencil and my block weight,
Here.
please?
The one standing in front of Mirren continues to wail. No, it does not. Mirren, you get a turn.
Yes!
Mirren gets a turn? What kind of crap is this?
He's in the last. He's the last person in the initiative. I got.
Thank you, I need a turn. I yell.
Again?
I'm still yelling.
Okay.
And I take my claw.
Got a pretty good air supply there.
I just
I
non-stop.
don't. Unfortunately, I don't right now, but you do. And I'm floating with no air.
Flattery gets you everywhere.
That's a significant to hit.
A significant to hit?
More than I did before.
Okay. So a 20 lot.
A 20 a lot.
I figured it didn't hurt.
What is your race?
Man.
Man.
Yeah. Go for it.
Hey!
Nice job. Proud of you. Keep it up.
Thank you. 13 damage without using 13 minus Slayer. I haven't done Slayer yet.
Okay.
And then I pull out my Slayer album.
Which one?
13.
I don't remember the name of it. That was a bad joke to make because I forgot that.
Okay.
First time.
So you did 13 damage already.
Yeah.
And you're adding your brutal flare to it.
Oh yeah.
And you destroyed the fire. So
Yep.
You are.
9 additional damage.
Okay. And then another attack.
Yeah, is it still gurgling?
It is very much. It's looking damaged.
That water looks
The
damaged.
current, the way that it's flowing,
Slowing down.
it's slowing down and it's starting to get. It doesn't have that.
Drippy.
No. When they first start out, they look like they're very striped.
Okay.
Lots of rapid current and all this. It looks like it's slowing down.
This one looks like a blob.
Not quite, but it looks like it's turning into a lazy river.
Patrick. Kind
Oh.
of like footsie with me, but it's weird, freaking like saunas.
That would be an 11 to hit.
For the first time in like 3 weeks, Mirren misses the target.
I get madder.
You get mad?
I go to Rage Plus.
Not yet. We have to do new game plus first.
I'm going to Paladin after this, so.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
did Gauntlets earlier. I have to finish sewing it though. Nice!
and we're going to do this again.
Crocheting. Knitting.
Oh,
But
never mind.
it's gotta go this way because it'll actually go up further and hard in my hand.
I need everybody who is not engulfed by a water elemental
Yep.
to make a Constitution saving throw. You are not in the prime material, so you don't get hit by either.
I have a good con save.
At least your reason is good. I'm not only in water, I'm floating in water.
17.
17. Alexis.
19.
Corona.
10.
Ooh.
The temperature continues to drop around all of you. I mean, when the day started,
So I'm yelling, it's like,
when the day started, it was 46 degrees out. Since this flight has gone on, the temperature has dropped significantly. It is only 25 degrees.
Whoa.
That's Celsius, right?
That is Fahrenheit.
Oh, it's below freezing.
So it's
We're all
Minnesota
going
in January.
So is it starting to snow?
Yeah. It's a combination of hail, sleet, and snow right now.
That's low.
So
It's a wintry mix.
Winter
Pretty
mix.
much.
So it's
Quick,
Minnesota.
everybody get in the
It's
ditch.
Minnesota in January, yes.
Yeah.
And
And
it's,
February and March.
And October.
and it's getting to the point where
And
the
June.
cold is starting to actually affect you
I actually did see
physically.
snow in August.
Rana, you take 1 point of cold damage.
I'm a tiefling. I have resistance to fire. It's cold. I am a southerner.
And
I'm a southerner, we don't like keep it cold.
that brings us to Alexis. It is now standing in front of you, and it has smushed you in the face with its watery
Is it
fist.
telling your mom?
I am
Yes, we are swimming.
dropping my sling,
85
Yep.
taking out my magic quarterstaff of
Yep.
plus 1 inch,
Yep,
and I'm two-handed smacking it.
do that.
16 to hit.
Yes.
And it doesn't take hex damage.
No, because the hex one is way the heck out there.
That is 7 plus 5, 12.
12 damage?
Yep.
Ah.
And I'm gonna do
What
it
kind
again.
of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning?
Magical bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it again. It's a 1.
It's a 1, and it's on the edge of the table.
I started to roll and I went to catch it and it stopped it there. But it's a 1.
Did you stop it before it fell off the table?
Yeah.
Cool. Otherwise it would have been up for it.
Thank God. I love you. You're a sexy beast.
You only say that because you know me.
No, I only said it because the dice roll. You're a sexy beast anyway. Like, that was the truth. 22 to hit.
Okay.
And that is 10 magical bludgeoning. Bonus action martial arts.
Okay.
Roundhouse it.
Might have to throw your clothes instead.
Because I want to save my key points in case I need them.
Because we still have a.
Yeah, and that's a 14 to hit.
This does not seem like it was as effective as you wanted.
Okay. Thank you.
That's DM code for you found its AC.
I love you.
Vistra,
Yeah.
you blink back into prime material.
Yep.
Do you do anything prior to that?
I try to call out again.
Okay.
Play the song of closing! And I blink back. Boop.
How long does this whispers work for?
It's just one bit.
That here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Move the elemental 30 feet closer. Move it all the way to the edge of the shore.
Oh, that's a lot more than 30.
It's got a.
Yeah, I forgot. It's got a 90 swim, 30 walk. So yeah, it's there.
Hey.
A merry little bonfire crackling.
Holy water, my old friends.
Well, dissonant whispers seem to work.
Yeah, it did.
On water.
So,
That water, the flood for its life.
let's do shatter.
I've been shattered.
Oh, the same one that's hexed for con.
Most times.
And shatter's a con spell.
I know it's a con spell. What's the range on it? Radius on it?
10 foot. So does that mean the wall has to make a con save too?
I don't know.
You can still move it.
I'm going to place it right on its backside.
Now it's got character.
You're gonna shatter its butt.
Yes, I'm going to shatter its butt.
And what do I have to do? What do I have to
Make a 15 con save, and remember it's hexed on its con.
So this is advantage.
I don't have to remember. I'm the one who tossed
So
the
this-
freaking thingy at it.
Jerry, this may be a little late.
Oh, there, yeah.
My keys, I have a little multi-tool with scissors. I have scissors.
Where's your key to?
Right there on the table.
I would have scissors, but for some reason it's screwed and stuff on
Are you serious?
that. No, but I am kind of
These ones here?
rough.
Okay.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Correct.
Ha! 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 Because Terry's the werewolf.
No, he's not a
serious.
werewolf. He's an animagus that turns
Okay.
into a dog. Not a wolf.
It will start cooling
Remus
down
is
more.
a werewolf.
I am not
You're
sure
right.
if they know this
Man,
though.
he died too. That was so sad.
I know,
How much damage
right?
did you do?
What?
How much damage did you do?
Spoiler
7.
from 15 years
Really?
ago.
I rolled 2 ones and a
Thank
5.
you. That was literally one snip. Thank you.
Like, legitimately,
That's
You made it option for a
unfortunate.
reason.
Patrick.
Ha! 7.
Ooh,
Whoops.
actually, never mind.
13.
It's 14 points of
As
damage.
you watch the water of this creature kind of
Is that any better?
So did the people inside come out of it?
But no.
that one
No.
doesn't have people
Oh,
in
yeah,
it.
there's mine.
Did anything happen to the wall?
I lost my credit.
You heard, I mean, with the
You
loud
do.
peal of thunder that
So
comes from it, and that
I play it on
outstanding
PC, so I know lots
shifting of
mods.
reality as it works and shatters,
Yeah,
it
there's my
appears that something happened to the wall, but it still looks pretty solid.
Then the elemental needs to make a wisdom save,
Just literally that little piece
as
of image
I
in the base.
then use vicious mockery.
So it's super really.
It does not seem to be too mocked by you.
The ring!
And that will end my turn.
Sorry.
And I do not blink out of existence this time.
Okay.
If you have the scissors, see if you can maybe get the little edges ripped off. But otherwise,
Ivana,
it's
you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
sorry, my feet explore.
Mine did too.
I actually have like minor.
11?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just have, I like touching people.
Help!
Thank you.
It's hard to
That
sleep
was
in the
awesome.
same area as me because my legs move a lot.
Can't do
It's
anything.
really not that bad.
Okay, that's gonna take away.
Sleeping beside you is not that bad.
Oh, thanks.
You watch
But I'm
as
asleep.
a sickly green ray
That one
escapes
time.
the.
Ooh. Super green, right?
I forgot this. None of your group is invisible.
Oh.
They haven't been spells cast.
Oh.
Just been standing
I
there
take
like,
that. I take that back.
if we don't
One
move.
of your group is invisible still.
you can't see us if we don't move.
So that's kind of what happens with sneak
I can
attack
decide
once you
if I want
attack.
to do just like ties to the back or if I want it to go all the way around.
That's fantastic. You watch
You
as
wanna
this
try it?
sickly green ray
I mean, I'll
shoots
try it,
out
but I'm
from the
want to get a little
fingertip
longer.
of
Sun's gonna-
the apprentice.
The one that was oogling my ocarina?
No, but
Yeah. That's what it was.
not the size, how you use it. That's not what
Wait, what?
Honestly, it depends on. Never mind.
It's kind of a combo
We're
of
on the
both.
street, so maybe.
Yeah, we'll talk about this
What's our
later.
break? Yeah.
But like, this is a good time to get feedback. Like,
It doesn't matter how damn you fish, it's how many times you hit the wall and lay down.
Oh God.
no,
What?
no,
It's best to
Moving
not
on.
think about it.
no. All right, Ron White, your cheese wheel, settle down there.
Thank you.
Anyway, D&D.
Vistra.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Minecrafters,
Roll
D&D.
8d8.
Oh.
8d8.
Can I borrow some? Oh, wait.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
That is what I just
That's
said.
decent.
Holy
cow.
cow. Sorry.
I can
Do
count.
you, there, use my lucky one. Do you want Loxies?
I have one too.
Those are better my shirt, they're better.
I got enough. Actually, I think one of them was. Yeah, one of them is.
Just keep handing her dice.
We'll get it ready eventually.
Yahtzee.
Nice. Wow.
Mine
Okay.
one.
That was a 4, yeah. Ah, that was a 4. I swear.
was.
I swear. I'm not trying to cheat.
Mess it up.
10, 34.
34.
Yes.
As you watch the
Okay,
water,
that's an escalation.
That one's Patrick's. Green one's mine. And ours are 10. Yeah, no, and one's Gaz's.
as you watch the water turn this putrid green, as it looks like the entire thing is being consumed by algae.
Oh, cool.
By Audi?
Algae.
LG.
Like the car?
And then
No.
it stops spinning for the briefest of moments, and you watch it,
Yay!
Which one?
the one nearest you.
The hex one, which means
Hex, yeah.
X.
Yeah, on my turn.
On
I
your
can.
turn. Which, guess what?
It's my turn.
It's my turn. Is it my turn?
No, she's already had it.
Mm.
That was number 4.
The hex is going wild.
And that was
It's a hex
to
candle.
Corona.
New sci-fi original. New sci-fi
I get to
original
use something for
Hexnado.
the first time.
Hexnado.
Attempts to.
Hexnado.
You can attempt to.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's the Hexnado. Ah!
As I am holding my quarterstaff that Heidi gave me,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
And as this happens, as my face glows, I would like to add the artistic touch that all of the beautiful carvings on it glow with it because of Shillelagh. So it like lights up like a fun little glow stick, and I
A
go,
fun little something.
boom!
She did went to band camp.
You're just jealous you don't have a fun stick.
Right?
Well,
Wow, shots fired.
So that's
that's a fact we can debate.
8. Yeah, so that's
This is working so much better than I
25 to hit.
Sorry, I didn't think
You
this
do not
one.
miss.
did. No, it's fine.
And, oh wow, yay. Then that's
The Hexnado!
It's a really slow moving tornado.
14 points of damage. I rolled max.
Nice.
Very nice.
So I give out this nice wild roar. Ah! Poof! Slish.
Do that again. Can you redemption that one more time?
Yeah.
Slish.
You and your partner in the water take 16 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
You and your partner suffering with death.
At least you won't have to take a shower later.
Death loves company.
That puts me at my ow.
Okay.
Puts me at my ow.
Now, question, because I know it recently possibly changed. The damage does roll over, correct?
Just keep going.
Okay.
Just keeps going, so 10 minus 16.
So you're 6 points into your.
6 points in.
Yep.
You have 6 less ouch.
Which brings us to.
You know, actually, I want to make a quick comment about that. Up until we played Loromir, like I've never seen that sort of system at all. But I actually just started playing Pillars of Eternity. It's an isometric game, like Baldur's Gate almost.
Yep.
And they actually do that.
Really?
Yep, there's when your characters in Pillars of Eternity have health and endurance. When you're in a fight and you take damage, it hurts both your endurance and your health. And if your endurance drops to 0, you get knocked unconscious. But your endurance restores every fight.
Right.
Your health stays damaged until you rest.
Okay.
So you can fight so many times, but if you don't rest and take care of yourself, your character actually will die. It's cool.
That can't do a thing.
Cornelia says, "Hello, adventurers. I hope you're
Hello.
all well."
Be a grammar Nazi.
Hello. If he
He can't help it.
didn't, I probably would have.
Or me. Let's
Or
just be
me.
honest. It would have been any of us.
Any of us except you would probably yell at him. Because we love you.
Well, and I don't know you, so I won't yell at you.
I won't yell at you either.
Use the correct grammar.
But you're wrong!
It's just Taya's boyfriend. It's
It's
okay.
like arguing with never mind.
What?
No, finish that thought.
Not a chance in hell.
Mary,
Me!
do something constructive and helpful.
No, I'm doing something destructive and deathly.
That's still helpful.
I'm doing the thing I've been doing.
You're gonna cut
Yeah,
his hair
except
some
I'm
more?
gonna need a different die because I don't think
I am a new artist here.
As you set it down on a 20.
For good luck.
That would be
That's very different than that.
a 16 to hit.
You're 16 to hit. It's difficult trying to find the right place to hit with all these floating bodies in there. And you manage to squeeze it in just in time.
I managed to squeeze it in. Well, I'm gonna manage to squeeze some damage out of it.
Do your splish thing. Nice. That's like the 3rd time in a row.
No, I'm not upset about that.
Wait. It's weighted.
It did.
I'm not gonna reroll it. So that is gonna be 13 damage.
Okay.
I should save some Brutal Slayer for the Kraken.
Considering you have
4 charges left.
I was gonna say you used 2 charges.
Is it still standing? Wait, do I have to declare Slayer before you give me that result? Did it withstand the first?
It is still standing, yes.
Okay, because Slayer is actually a reaction, so I can use it after the fact. Okay.
That's why I have it that way, because similar to Paladin's Smite, you can choose to use it or not.
I'm gonna strike it again.
I use different wording, but with Paladin you can choose to extend the spell point.
Oh,
That's what I
for
thought.
Divine Smite.
But, yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna do it again.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna do it again.
Do it again.
Well, if what I rolled before hit, that hit too.
Is it more than?
It's more than 16.
More than a 16?
Yep.
Then yes, you didn't miss.
Okay. Then I will proceed to do 12 damage.
12 more damage, and this thing, it's. You're watching, again, it's starting to slow down. You can see that the dwarves inside aren't going quite as much as they were.
It's on the rinse cycle slowing down.
Right, it's getting ready for
Okay, Brutal Slayer.
Still trying to figure out what my equipment do.
That's 10 additional damage.
No, I'm just trying to figure out now.
Which spells you want?
I'm not fine now. Now I've got to figure out.
And that brings us to.
It's still there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure this out because it's
I need everybody who is not engulfed by an elemental and is on the prime material to make a Constitution save, please.
Which is me. That's better.
The other one's me.
Ooh.
I probably succeeded.
Okay, starting with Vistra?
That would be a 9.
Should I have sources?
No.
I put my little stat in Constitution. It's still a 13.
13,
25.
25,
15.
Hey,
and 15.
strength and constitution are things I do.
So, Vistra and Karana, you both take 2 points of cold damage.
I mean, I'm not taking damage when my kites are rock hard. That's what I mean.
The first elemental tries to.
With 3 different devices.
I didn't know about that to do that.
Exactly. Where does your mind go?
So, the elemental, not being very pleased with you smashing or cutting through it like you are,
Bring it.
decides to bring it and rolls a 19 and 20 respectively.
Nope.
So that's a critical hit.
It's fine. I'm raging.
3, 5, 16 is 21.
Okay.
Plus 8 is 27.
21 plus 8 is 27.
29.
That's fine. I'm not
33.
going to cheat.
37 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 17.
Yes. No.
Don't know why.
And 18.
There's no point.
The other head is still on it.
Alexis.
Yes! Sorry, I got really excited because I got the greatest idea ever.
Alexis.
Yeah,
It's your turn.
yeah.
Good play. You're up soon.
Winter's gonna
That's about
be
80
so
minutes.
much better this year.
I hate you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will.
I made
You saw where I was
you
going with that? Okay.
I know.
Bonus action. I'm gonna move my hex to the one in front of me.
I thought they were blue.
Now they're gold.
That one?
They're
Yeah.
gold and plastic.
That's the one in front of me. And then I am going to take my quarterstaff two-handed and I'm gonna whack it.
Wow, you're real
Thank you
good.
so much.
Boom, ba-dum, boom, 18.
Okay.
And that is 10 bludgeoning, 10 magical bludgeoning, and 2 necrotic. And then I'm gonna smack it again.
Okay.
And that's a dirty 20 to hit.
40k is a game. I wish I had the money and time to play.
And that is 10 magical bludgeoning and 3 necrotic.
If you thought magic was bad, 40k is like 4 times worse.
You die!
It's starting to look damaged. Vistra.
Yeah.
I'm over here single-handedly killing mine.
Vistra.
I'm going to direct my 3 sorcerer or mage groups
This is the one I think for
to attack the elemental that is levitating.
6. With what?
Their attacks. Like just to focus their attacks on the one that's
Oh, you're telling them to focus on it.
There's
Yeah.
spells.
I misunderstood.
Yeah. And then I am going to do something. I'm going to attempt to play my song of closing.
Okay.
Oh,
No. What'd you roll in total?
I saw 20.
Yeah, shush. That's going to be a grand total of 13.
Not working so well for you this time around. I mean, you're playing the song,
Mm-hmm.
but it is cold and your fingers are kind of numb right now. However, there is something really rather
I was
interesting.
suddenly reminded of
You
that
can feel warmth coming from the ocarina itself.
Breaking Benjamin. Numbed?
It's kind of warm up
Linkin
a little
Park.
bit, maybe.
No, not the
Okay.
Linkin Park.
And
There's another
then,
song
That's where
Um,
you're actually have a
Benjamin
bonus.
that's about
Yup.
has the word numb in it.
What?
Comfortably numb?
No,
The Linkin Park song? No.
No.
not the
there's a
Linkin Park
Breaking
song. There's a
Benjamin
Breaking
song.
Benjamin song that has the word numb I'm thinking about.
That's gonna be the end of my turn,
Okay.
which
Thank you.
means I'm blinking. And well, oh no, I don't blink again.
This is round number 4.
But I know
How
what you're
long
talking
do we have
about.
left?
Yes.
How long does
This
it
one,
last?
this one.
Blink?
Yes.
I like this
1
one.
minute?
It's
I
just stand there.
believe
They're all I
so.
like.
It looks like 14. I thought
Double
you
check.
when
Okay.
Joe told me what he was
22 to
thinking.
hit Roxas and
Ouch.
21 to hit Karana.
Yep, now hit.
That would be 9 points of damage to Karana
I would get my good pencil.
and 19 to Aloxus.
Holy Hannah, okay.
Oh, that's nice. That's number 3.
19, ouch.
Oh, good.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
You can rearrange it.
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not that character, unfortunately.
You watch as a magical spell launches towards the floating creature, and some of the water that makes up its mass bursts as 3 floating magical force projectiles slam into it.
I wonder what that could be.
Right? Corona.
For what?
Magic
I
missile.
am going to move,
That's what it looks
so I am flanking with Aloxus.
Okay.
So I mean, not super,
Going
but
to
it's
then
good
use
enough.
my
Like,
When you paint those in this
bonus
color scheme,
action
it's just gonna be
to move my
one of these.
fireball.
With a
It's not doing anything over there. Straight lines. And I am
pretty straight.
not hitting anybody, so that's good.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to biff Mr. Water Dude in the back.
Yep.
That's
Is there a food plan?
I hit. It's an 18 on the die.
Well, cross cut.
Okay.
Depending on how much is in there.
That's what I'm saying. Is that one? They're not awesome.
I don't know. I have to look. Because I know kids are snacking on it. I was snacking on it.
That's 8 points of magical bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. I did not steal your joke.
You can borrow it.
Anything
You can borrow it.
Anything else from you?
I'm gonna shout at Aloxus.
Okay.
Maybe we can pull them out. And I'm gonna wiggle my quarterstaff.
You're gonna wiggle your what?
Use your tail.
I don't want to get pulled in.
Nagor, do you want to try that attack thing again?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're
I'll do the right
waiting
percent.
around trying to hit something, you do feel as it connects with something, it's almost invisible. in the water.
Yay, Mistress
But
subscribe.
as you swing, you feel it connect with something. Roll damage.
This is the third month in a row.
Oh, they have subscribed for 3 months.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
The-
that means you have your, you have your new badge.
You have your new M&M. say
Yeah,
something.
you're back.
So you can see the new M&M.
Ooh,
How much damage?
7.
Whoa, it's M&M with the top off.
Grenade damage.
It doesn't show up for some reason on.
Huh.
You might have to close out and go back in.
Yeah.
No, I don't think badges work on mobile.
They do.
They
It
should.
was before.
7.
Yep.
You're in that
Oh,
one.
6 viewers.
I'm fighting to
Well,
down.
1, 2.
Not me.
And no, I don't count as a viewer because I'm one of the mods.
If you have it open, if you're
As
watching
long
the
as
stream,
you're
you are a
inside the
viewer.
stream, you're counted.
And every screen with it running is a viewer.
Okay. Even though I'm a mod, because I thought that
Yes.
the mods didn't.
Because mods view too.
As long as
Six.
you're in the stream.
Every screen that's playing on is a viewer.
Yes.
Hey, yay! Seekers alive!
Niren.
Me.
You're in.
Yay.
It's my turn.
Yes.
You know what? I think I'm gonna switch it up and not switch it up.
Okay.
They won't expect it.
That still might be okay. That was a 17 to hit,
That's gonna connect.
but it's not a lot.
What I'm trying to do
So-
with this.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Yep, that's minimum.
Yeah, it is.
I'm guessing it's still.
Oh, it's still looking at you.
Okay, we'll do it again.
Do it again, Dad. Do it again.
Whoa.
That was creepy. Never do that again. Thank you.
That was a 16 to hit.
Okay.
And it's gonna be 10 damage.
Holy crap, it's working. Okay.
It does not seem to be dead yet. However, it is showing fatigue.
I would like to try to, and it's not my strong suit, but I want to try to insight to see if I were to use Brutal Slayer one more time, if I have a chance of killing it.
Go ahead and roll an intelligence.
Intelligence or insight?
Intelligence.
15.
15. You've fought with these things enough times. You know that it's lagging. You know that it's near death. But they do seem to have a much bigger constitution this time around.
Guys,
With that being said, I need everybody, with the exception of Megara, to roll a constitution save.
Oh, that's better.
Uh-oh.
oh,
Starting with Vistra.
That's a grand total of a 6.
Okay. Rana,
That's
13
16.
again.
13. Okay. Mirren,
10.
awesome. And Alexis.
that's a 3.
All of you take 3 points of cold damage.
I don't resist against cold.
Not very well.
Put a jacket on.
I
I
don't wear
mean, you
clothes.
are wearing a fuzzy tail. As
I
you
just need the
guys
whole
feel the bitter winds tearing through you, you hear a sound that at first you're not exactly sure what it is, and then you realize at the last moment that it's the sound of water being displaced by great volumes.
Uh-oh.
As even though
Sam's getting out of the bathtub.
and even though it is hard to see through this rain, you can see the giant silhouette of this creature that you fought not too long ago rise up over the top of the wall. And you watch as 4 enormous tentacles start laying out over the wall. And you watch as it's almost like this thing pulls itself up over the wall. The head turning as one of its large eyeballs scan. And you hear in your mind, you hear in your mind a voice. Oh,
Season 2 going.
you think you have have what it takes to destroy me.
That's both in and out of character.
Like seriously, a kid.
Yeah,
We
we
were
were
just
No
a baby.
kids.
I'm sitting there fighting out.
It's gonna kill us.
If you do not leave, I will destroy you.
Does your mother know where you are?
Colossus is dead. Just dead. She just
Does
died.
your mother know that
Speaking
you're
to you.
Who is speaking?
And Alexis, it's your turn.
Does your mother know that you're out?
Yes. From Mamma
I never watched it.
Well,
It's quick as back down, back
When
down.
it comes over, I am going
A
to.
bug bit me in the forehead.
That's brutal.
please.
Ow, when I remember
I can't
it
yet.
was so, ow.
I quarterstaff two-handed on Hexy water thingy bob in
These aren't
front
part
of
of
me.
the
Yeah, you might want to take them off.
You get
This is a
remember?
that is a 24 to hit.
It's a judge battle.
That's it.
What of our walls?
Yes. That is 5 necrotic damage and 11 magical bludgeoning.
Nice.
And I'm gonna do that again.
Magic.
Don't forget your name.
Because it's flanked. The first one was better. It's a 14 to hit.
As you swing this time, for some reason, there is resistance.
14.
14
Oh.
is its AC.
Bonus action martial arts.
Martial arts.
That is 15.
Are you considered magical yet with your strength?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I have advantage. Okay, 20 lot.
Full damage.
I think it's more like 20 little.
And yeah, these are considered magical. So 5 magical bludgeoning for my fist and 3 more necrotic.
Punching glowing fists.
Alright.
Little sparkles fly.
Sparks fly in
Oh, you're
my
Twilight
blood.
Thunder.
Swings.
Don't even. Don't ruin it for me.
Oh look, it's a vampire from Twilight.
And it swings again.
I said sparkles were playing off of her, not that she was sparkling.
23 to hit Colossus and
That
18
hits.
to hit Corona.
I'm squishy.
Yes, you are.
I love your squishy.
I'm sorry, what?
14 points of damage to Colossus.
Can you
14?
repeat that?
You heard me.
No, what did you say?
And 10 to Corona.
She likes her squishy.
Thank you.
Oh, I was meaning to ask, Joe.
Viscera, your turn. What?
Does my fire give off any feelable heat from 10 feet away?
Yes.
So it would technically be warming a couple of the party.
Yes.
Okay.
But not enough to compete with.
The cool. Too school for cool.
No.
It's going to be tired.
Let's see here.
So excited.
I'm gonna need a PHB eventually.
There.
If Keeper of the Buck is slacking you,
Sorry, I left my book.
you're just fine.
She can use my special art
You have
book.
everything figured out, boss?
Who's talking?
I know. I believe so.
Okay.
I am.
Joe, was there still water in the basement? Was there still water in the basement? Can we throw some
Let's see.
Joe.
What am I doing?
Yep.
What am I doing? I'm going crazy.
I figured once this is wrapped up.
Just reminders. I was gonna say it's probably not gonna wrap up.
Not gonna fall
I stare at the Kraken and it dies.
What am I doing?
I intimidate to
You're
death.
not a Medusa.
I get so angry I rewrite the rules of physics.
What's your
D&D
roll
rules
intelligence?
of physics are rewritten on a daily basis.
Okay, the walls of reality. I anger a wish spell. I get so mad I cast wish.
I
Get it back.
am
You both die.
You know, I am. Wait, did the Kraken's already gone again, right? He's still there?
He's on top of the wall, just straight chilling.
Not quite on top of the wall. He's literally pulling a Kraken version of.
Oh boy.
And five of his Kraken hands have no fingers.
Yeah.
You don't belong here. Go back to which you came. And I need him to make a wisdom save against Distant Whispers. Which probably isn't going to work, but I'm also casting it as a level 3 spell.
You're casting Kraken?
Yeah.
Just don't put that bag in the microwave.
Wisdom?
You will. Thank you for the heads up.
And I need to give you what?
15.
You got it.
Tie goes to the caster.
You'd be so screwed.
I believe.
Yes.
It still does take half damage though.
Okay.
So that's 3, 4, 5, d6. May I borrow 2d6, please? One more.
D6.
That's a 12.
D6.
That's a 20. There we go. Wait.
Thank you.
Can I get a different d6, please? Because that's the same as Patrick's. Okay. And I'll take that one and give you back that one.
Okay.
That was like a 3-card Monty special.
I know.
It's like when you go to a car dealership and they're like, "Yo, we'll give you this for your trade, but then we got to bump this up."
Okay. That is a total. Before having it, Patrick, is 18, so 9 points of damage.
As you feel, as you play this Distant Whispers, you watch as the telltale black energies emanate from the ocarina.
Up time.
And as they hit the Kraken, as they hit the Kraken, you watch as its eye turns and looks straight at you. Nice try, little one. You cannot affect my mind.
I have other ways.
And
Shatter that what?
Nothing. And blink.
182.
Come on, that works so well.
it misses its swing at Aloxus. But Corona, you take 14 points.
14?
Yeah.
I've been rolling low for the damage against you.
Good lord.
Its average
Okay.
damage
Can't help
is
you now.
14. Corona, it's your turn.
What? What was that look for?
Nice, I'm a real shot. Okay.
I'll crack the door and break it.
Well,
So never mind.
It is cooler in here than it was.
first thing I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
it feels alright.
is go,
I'm okay.
really biff myself with a cure wounds.
You're biffing
Okay.
yourself?
Yes.
That's your
Gentle
favorite
biff.
word.
Apparently.
A
Gentle
gentle biff.
Bam! I feel better!
Pretty much. It's gonna be like, let's go!
Oh god.
So-
Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
She just tried to Heimlich herself.
In one of my 3-5 campaigns I did, I was playing a ranger, and my friend who I was playing in that campaign with was a cleric. I specifically had dull arrows made. We doled some arrows,
Yep.
and the DM let us do this where the cleric would cast like a healing spell on the arrow, and I would shoot the dull arrow at a party member.
As a ranged touch attack.
Yep, and then the dull arrow would bounce off your skin but deliver the health spell.
that's pretty funny.
That's kind of great, actually.
Anything else out of you, Miss Girl?
What you need to
Then
do
I'm
is do one with
taking
rubber balls.
one shot
Yeah.
of my healing potion I got from the giants.
Okay. You just took a healing potion.
No, I used a spell.
I need you also
There's a
to
bug
roll
like right here. That hurts.
9.
Your
Yeah.
fireball
Should I
is yours.
Okay.
That's
I figured
It's
as
the
much.
Pavlov
That's
right there.
okay though.
Navara.
I'm gonna fight
the
again.
definition of Pavlov.
Yep.
Ding.
No, Pavlovian recognition.
19.
19.
Yep.
You got it.
Roll, and that's a disadvantage.
Pavlov.
That's a
Thank
disadvantage.
you.
Roll damages.
8.
Nice.
I mean,
Wait for it to click.
Pavlov.
You're
Ah!
Easy. Sorry.
You just
Jedi mind
Pavlov
trick.
that one.
You're still attacking that voice one.
There's not a whole lot I can do. I'm gonna do my only option I have.
You can sit down and cry.
Okay, I sit down and try.
I say,
Stop.
there's always
I'm
options.
rage crying.
You cry so hard the water stings their face.
That is a significant to hit.
Significantly what?
Significantly. Like a 15.
Okay.
And the damage is gonna be 12. Does it still exist before my eyes?
Wait a second, did it just happen?
Horrid sound.
Somebody turn sound up.
Yeah, whoever's watching. I suppose I can too.
I got it.
Maybe.
Loud.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ow.
oh.
God.
That is.
Alright. Testing, 2, 3, 4.
I probably would put that so close to you.
I have it on the lowest. No.
How low can you go?
Alright, Cornelius, thank you for
It's done now.
letting me know that was happening. I don't know what caused that, but that was messed up. I
I wonder-
apologize to our viewers. That was
Sorry.
I wonder if
It would not be dragons in the dining room.
Without technical problems.
So, Mirren, you attacked once,
Yeah, and I did.
12 points of damage.
Yep. Does it still exist before my eyes?
It does.
Okay, I guess what I'm doing.
Crying?
Yes.
Rage cry.
Oh. Did you see that? It was like. I rolled even better to hit.
Okay,
12 damage again.
okay. As this time, you finally feel as though everything in your attack was perfect. And as this one goes in, you feel the prongs from the Claw of Malar connect with something.
Hopefully not dwarf.
No, it connects with something, and as it does this, you can feel the connection of the tines and whatever this is inside the water elemental. It's something that you've never had the chance to find before,
Okay.
because it's completely invisible inside this creature.
Sure.
And when you strike that, you actually feel and hear this creature reel from the impact.
Good.
And if you can see a water elemental clutch itself, it kind of does that.
Okay.
It also seems to stop moving.
Does it let my party members out?
No, but it doesn't look like they're being contained.
So it still has a form?
It still has a form. It has completely stopped moving. The
Deciding
natural.
whether I should root a slayer or not.
Well,
Can I intelligence check to realize if I know if it's dead or
it's not dead.
root a slayer?
Okay.
As I have whatever this is in the middle, I'm just going to activate root a slayer.
Okay.
Have the dwarves inside been getting attacks like Nivara has?
I've been taking care of it.
Okay.
10 damage. As
And-
I've got it in the heart of the elemental,
Yep.
and
And you do manage to fell this.
Does
Yeah!
it cost me initiative?
Yes,
Okay, because it is.
I know.
Yep, I already warned him.
We've already considered that one.
So as that
Hey, Joe, are
happens,
you aware that
Okay.
so I slash it and I slash it again and I get in that
Yep.
whatever it is,
You
the
can't-
gooey,
you
the
catch
gooey
whatever
feel,
it
the
is.
gooey filling,
Ew.
and then I activate,
Why?
and then I activate.
And with that,
Right.
we are going to go grab some food and other such things.
As the water elemental dies, I say, "Praise be Millard."
Good to know. We are going to grab munchies, we are going to grab drinks, we are going to do whatever it is we do on break. You guys aren't privy to it, neener.
Okay then.
Means we're gonna go to the bathroom.
Right.
Collectively.
Wrong kind of privy.
As a group.
Water closet.
We'll see you guys in just a little while.
Bye.
Welcome back, everybody, to Dragons in the Dining Room.
Hello.
This is Adventures of Loromir.
Is it?
It is. And we are
Sounds
currently in the middle of, one, eating food, and two, hoping that the party doesn't die to the giant kraken thing that is in the lake.
If you can tell what we're eating, we're not sponsored.
Yeah, we are not sponsored by anybody, which is, you know, that's an open door. Anybody wants to sponsor us? That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
sponsor us.
Nike, get in here.
Wait,
Just do it.
do you think they make shoes small enough we can set on minis?
that would be cool.
Start doing the swish on everything?
I just picked somebody who had a lot of money.
It was Dr. Pepper. I did
Okay.
It's fine.
Honey,
Yeah. Well, if it's gonna give it to me,
starting
it's
at the
gotta
top
give it to me the right way.
of starting at the top of the
What?
initiative.
Huh?
Oh, sure.
I don't care.
Starting at the top of the initiative.
That mozzarella good.
You guys watch as the Kraken pulls itself up just a little bit more so that it can see off of the it can see the entire battlefield from where you guys are. And of course I don't have myself prepped yet again.
Gosh, DM.
Forgive the DM for being. I was in the middle of doing like 3 different things while you guys were gone.
Bad DM.
I know.
Okay. Notice how I'm supporting you and not judging you?
That's your responsibility, though.
Yeah.
You're kind of obligated to do that.
You signed a contract.
All right.
Literally.
Centered on Karana.
Oh God.
Whatever the next thing he says.
Count out 40 feet in every direction.
What kind
Or,
of
sorry,
color?
count out 20 feet in every direction.
What color should I use?
At the moment, just count.
From Karana?
From Karana, 20 feet in
This would be the messiest sandwich ever.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So. Theoretical physics here.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. All of the people inside that radius are inside that sphere.
Yep.
So essentially everybody except for Mirren and I.
And I think one of the dwarven melee groups.
And 2 of my encounters.
All of my melee groups are free.
All of them are? Okay, good. Well,
Well-
with the exception of the ones inside the elemental.
Yeah, that's up here.
Yep.
No, these 2 are free. They're out of the zone.
Okay.
So it's the 2 melee groups, the 2 elementals, the 2 archer groups, 1 wizard group, 1 caster group,
Yep.
and I almost said none. Aloxus and Karana and
Aloxus and Karana.
and I almost called you Kaelin. Navara.
And
We're
your
not
dex-
saying lovers.
I know.
I need a dexterity saving throw from you 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mirren. No, not Mirren.
Not near.
Vistra, roll a dex saving throw for one of your dwarf groups.
Oh, okay.
And it happens to be the apprentice.
Actually, should I roll because of my 2 melee groups?
Are they inside the range?
Yes.
They're-
inside
No, they're
the-
inside the water elemental, so don't worry about
Oh,
that.
okay.
The ones inside the water elemental,
No.
I'm not going to concern myself
Nope.
with. Starting with Aloxus.
18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding.
Which is low for me because my dex save is 7. Ow.
My strength and Connor.
Corona. 16?
16 if you couldn't understand.
Fantastic. And I have to double check one thing. Oh. The only person to make their save was Karana.
Really? You didn't ask me for my sorcerer.
Sorry, what did your sorcerer?
11.
The only person to make their save was Karana.
It was a DC 20? Holy crap.
Oh, I misheard you. I'm sorry. She rolled a 16. Anybody 16 or over, save.
Okay, I was like, how
I'm
did she
sorry.
roll over me?
I misunderstood.
I lost my cat.
Yeah. 6. Oh, I'm glad you two made your saves.
There it is.
3, 9. You both take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
And then one here who's going to get it. So now I'm going to
Okay.
start busting out all the references.
And 11 points of cold damage.
What?
11 points.
11 points of cold damage.
On the other hand, the apprentice is unconscious.
Oh, crap.
He took 22 points of cold damage.
Ouch.
And how much did I say you guys took the first one?
4.
1.
8. So 30 points of damage total is what he took. He's not unconscious. Never mind.
Oh.
He's not unconscious.
Psych. I was not pretending to be dead.
I just realized he's not taken any damage.
Damn it.
Okay.
Yep. Gython.
You just want him to die.
I don't like Gython.
And now
No, that's not the apprentice. Gython is not the apprentice. Gython is the other guy.
Gython is the apprentice's master.
He's not here, is he? He was
No.
here.
Yeah,
He's over here?
Yeah,
he's the middle one.
he's the middle one.
Can I just swap him?
No.
Damn it.
So that brings us back around to Aloxus. Vistra, you're on deck.
Question.
Answer.
If I call Mushu, does he have to appear at me?
He can appear anywhere within 30 feet of you.
Perfect.
Do you have a mini for Mushu yet?
I have a honey badger.
No,
got
we
an
have
accent.
a little whelpling in here.
Here, no,
somewhere.
it's okay. I got him a Mushu mini.
Didn't you have a teeny little dragon the other day?
Yeah, we had a whelpling in here somewhere.
He's the judge.
It's, oh, no. No judges. How wonderful does this elemental in front of me look?
Give us his wonderful stat.
He's looking pretty rough himself.
So is that very, 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 or very, 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 very?
I do not use the same metric as DM Loxy. I don't know what you did with the whelpling, honey.
That's okay. I'll find it. I am going to. If I do my healing potion, that takes my action, right?
That's your bonus.
My bonus action?
Yes.
Awesome. I am going to disengage.
Gage does not like it when you diss him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nope, oh, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I am going to quaff one of my giant healing potions.
Nice.
Which is... okay. Because I need that.
Are you feeling kind of rough?
I'm feeling very rough.
Just very? Not very, very?
I don't use that. DM Lex uses that. Well, you're now cool
Wait,
enough to
hold
use
on.
that.
You're supposed to use a different metric.
Oh, yeah!
What?
I am not feeling all that diggity right now.
Yes.
Hardly any diggity.
There is hardly any diggity right now.
A sufficient amount of diggity.
There is not a sufficient amount of diggity. Okay, that's better.
I'm glad I remembered that.
I am too. I've been waiting for it and I
Man,
forgot.
that was hilarious.
Okay. Perfect.
Anything else, Doc?
Mushu, awaken! A puma? Meow.
A Puma Matata.
What a wonderful phrase. A puma matata. You wanna put Mushu next to me? Please?
Vistra.
Can I still talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Mushu. On my belt, grab one of the vials of poison. I'm gonna have you blip out, and when I call you in, we're gonna, in the eyes, awaken mine to Mushu. Because
Okay.
I'm gonna have, when I call him, he's gonna blip out on one side of the Kraken, I'm gonna blip out on the other, and we're gonna, in the eyes.
Okay.
Like
Make
Tom
that
and
sound
Jerry.
That
Vistra.
wasn't it.
Yeah.
I can't do it again.
Is the apprentice dude unconscious?
Yeah, that
was closer.
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's hurting, but he's not unconscious.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm not gonna do that. I
I
am
had forgotten he'd not taken any damage.
going to cast Shatter on the Kraken. He must make a con save.
All of his legs fall off.
Okay. He makes a con save.
Does he really?
He very much makes a con save.
It's still
A
half
creature that
damage.
big has like a con of like 28.
I don't care. He still takes half damage.
Vistra doesn't know that. I don't know that.
That is 16 points of damage.
Did you already have it?
No. So that's 8.
I did impressed if she did 32.
Right? On 3d8.
Anything else, Vistra?
Nope. Which will end my turn with
Where'd my
blink.
coffee cup go?
Sorry, I put it next to the sink.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine.
And I
That
blink
was
out of
sweet.
existence.
Outstanding.
Do I need to roll a perception?
Oh, please do.
That's not bad. That is a 20.
The figures that were moving about in the ethereal realm toward you, you are finally able to start making out some details. And you see a humanoid figure running, followed by
In
two
the 90s.
followed by two creatures that are floating in the air. One of them looks like it's a cross between a lamprey.
A what?
A lamprey.
It's a lamprey.
Do you know what a lamprey is?
I feel like I do, but I don't.
I'm going to make sure he can see. He brings up the picture, but it looks like it's a cross between a lamprey and a kindergartner's doodle of a fish.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Behind
in the,
that,
you're in the art plane.
you see
Think of like a gigantic leech.
Ew.
only multiple rows of teeth like that.
Ew.
Yeah, it looks like that. And I mean, when I say
Gross.
gigantic, its head is about that big.
What? No.
Its head is about that big.
No.
Its entire body is roughly 6 feet long. And it looks like somebody trying to draw a nightmare fish. But it's floating through the air. Followed behind it, you can see a spectral, what you think is a spectral weapon of some nature, following behind it at the same time. And you can just barely now hear the sound of music.
Can I use my reaction to start playing?
Not this time. With that said,
Is that back window still open? Okay. Because it might be dark enough soon. We can pull that side of the curtain
Karana.
back and get the air.
Do we want
You
to
are the
see?
only creature
Drive.
that it can attack. Unfortunate for you, the only attack that hits is the first one,
I'll let you know in a second.
as it does 11 points of bludgeoning
It's
damage.
changing the lighting a little bit.
So a little bit or a lot of it?
It's probably fine.
What are you trying to do?
Your face might be a smidge dark, but it should be fine. Okay.
Just pointing that side of the curtain back.
I
so the breeze
am
can come
into
through.
my ouch.
Again?
Yes.
There's two of you.
Outstanding. Varys.
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 I'm gonna call you the spider from now on.
Yes.
I can't help it.
Okay.
You have a lot of freaking spells.
Do you have a mini?
No. Yes, I do.
Okay, we'll use that for the moment.
That's amazing.
Put yourself on the edge of the map near you somewhere. This is what you see before you.
A
You
cluster.
see
Yeah.
a bunch of dwarves, a half-orc,
Cheering over a puddle of water.
a tiefling, a dark half-elf, a bunch of dwarves, a moon elf in a floating water elemental, a water elemental that's attacking the tiefling, which you've never seen a tiefling before, by the way.
Weird.
So yeah, I have got antelope horns and a 5-foot long tail with a metal spike on the end of it. My skin is gray, my eyes are red,
I'm gonna kill it.
and my hair is black.
In short, this is a scene.
And I'm holding a glowing stick.
This is a scene worse than any drug trip you ever had.
What makes the scene even worse is the giant wall of ice
And they're cracking.
with the shadow of a giant squid.
Thank God we're safe.
Inside and a torrential downpour of sleet, hail, and snow.
Okay.
Welcome.
I turn around and run away.
That would be smart.
Nice.
I ain't dealing with this.
Piranha,
Nope.
I need
Vistra.
to get closer.
Vistra, roll me a d20.
18.
Thank you.
I can't do it.
Was that good or bad?
Okay. I have an idea.
To be determined.
You see another bolt of magic leave one of your wizard friends, and it smashes into the elemental,
What?
Which one?
the floating one. And
Do
it
I?
looks, yeah, you do. And it looks like the elemental got hurt bad. Karana, it's your turn.
Well, technically, even on the ethereal plane, I should be able to see. It just, everything looks shadowy, like
Are you
ghosty.
done?
No, I still want more, but
Karana,
Well, I'm gonna scoot around to the front of the
Nagara, you're on
elemental
deck.
here. So I'm gonna move.
And then, because I am into my ouch, I am taking another squid healing potion. Because otherwise, I'm not going to get too terrible much. It's not bad. Doesn't even much, but it gives me some. Alright, and then I am, you broke it, glaring at the water elemental, which I can kind of tell is flagging, hopefully. He broke it. And
Let's rip all of them.
yeah, I'm not happy. I'm cursing it in,
Show it how unhappy you are.
I am cursing it in Infernal. That's 20 to hit.
Okay.
Piranha and Druid raging. Yeah, like legitimately, she's not happy.
The rage of the forests.
Now I want everybody to be clear. That was road raging, not roid raging. She's too small to be roid raging.
And that's
she's Druid raging.
9 points of magical bludgeoning.
9 points.
Yes.
Slice sources.
All right.
Seriously, that's Pavlovian. I will never now be able to hear the number 9 and not think Shag's horses.
As you start cursing in Infernal, you hear in Infernal.
Oh, good God. Of course.
Those words are not appropriate for a lady.
How about
We're fighting Sheldon.
Right. Isn't the squid talking to me?
How would you know?
I'm gonna
The
yell
squid's
back.
like, roll,
Right, I'm gonna yell back at it. I'm gonna make you into an appetizer.
Calamari.
Naivara.
I'm gonna keep fighting.
Fighting for your life.
Make
I
sure.
can do it.
Let's say, can it? Does anyone else understand me?
I only understand 2 languages, the important ones.
It can't do anything, Mirren.
Common and Orc. Yeah. I'm cheering over my victory.
I'm sure you are.
Mirren, help me.
You're technically still raging.
I know. I'm just, I just had a misfire, and because I'm sitting there thinking.
You were revving the engine.
The energy.
You were revving the engine.
Well, I was sitting there, contemplating my victory, and then I'm just going through the battle in my head, and she's calling out for help. So I'm like,
Yep.
in the brief window of thinking.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Ah!
10,
It was making a
20,
chugga, chugga noise.
25. Chugga,
Shut
chugga.
up.
All right.
Son of a biscuit whisker, I forgot I had that.
God, I love biscuits.
What? Biscuits.
Stunning strike.
Oh my god.
I charge into the fight with the Hexed Elemental
Yes.
Yep.
on the opposite side of Piranha.
I'm an idiot, you guys. Okay.
It's gonna have the 8.
And I'm gonna hit him with my Claw of Malar.
A Malar.
And that's an natural 20.
Yeah!
That was a natural 20 in case you missed it. Love you.
Thank you.
Hey Joe, did you hear that?
No, I'm sorry. I was too busy looking at my sandwich.
By the way, you're a sexy beast and I love you.
Mhm.
What?
With no udders? What?
No, that's not what I heard.
What?
You didn't hear sandwich.
I did not hear sandwich.
What did you hear?
Sandwich.
Something that is not PG appropriate.
Text me. Text me, please. Text me.
Oh, here.
We'll text the group.
You gotta roll 3.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Tim, can you pass us the gaps, please?
Yes,
Great.
of course. Here, this is for you.
Okay, I'm back to 16.
Okay. Like, it's a legitimate
It
thing.
does seem to work.
And it's picked up at the shop.
It's weird,
Can
but
I
it does seem to
get
work.
some damages?
No.
Please?
That's okay. It's okay.
I had like a mini panic attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Your reaction scared me more than what happened.
I don't want to break anything.
Sorry. That tickled my fancy.
Mirren,
I'm loading my item.
you're loading your item?
Yes. Did you text the whole group? Text the. Oh, I didn't get it.
I'm sorry.
No, it literally did not hit my phone.
Like he didn't receive it. And
I know.
That just makes me think of Taya.
Okay. So, without doing any other damage right yet, I'm already at
That's clever.
Give me C's.
13.
Okay.
And then I get.
That makes more
Weapon
sense.
damage plus 1 die.
I understand why you were laughing then. It's even more weird 'cause you put it
So,
in
16. I said 10, right? Or I said 13. What was the first number I said? You jerk. Okay. 13.
Yes.
Plus. Wow, I'm really slow today.
What was the number on the die?
3 and 4 makes 20, so 20.
I'm gonna start putting
Okay.
a crit column.
Then I get 2 more. Because
brutal and
orc
savage.
and brutal. So
I
26.
offered to let you borrow a tank top, and then I realized how inappropriate that was.
Do I get range on each of these too?
No, you only get great ones.
It might.
Yeah, what?
Honey, it might.
31.
31 points of critical damage.
Yep.
I
But
tied
I
it.
did not brutal slay.
No, you did not.
But that doesn't get multiplied. Because it's reaction, right?
Because it's additional.
Yeah.
Um,
31 points of damage is like.
That's a lot.
And you did not, on this one, you did not feel that
gooey center.
That gooey center.
That's one.
However, you still
That's
managed to put your fist all the way through this thing, and you watch as it just bursts forth.
And so I'm here, and the water elemental's here, and you see this, and the water goes.
Yes, you are drenched.
I'm laughing the entire time.
And you hear the dwarves that were inside thanking you profusely.
And then I'm gonna strike again.
It's dead. What are you gonna strike?
Oh, you said I didn't feel the gooey center.
No.
Yes, but then it burst.
But it went.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus, squirted all over you.
It's on her. I got her.
Yeah, and I'm going, Tim, where's mine?
It's hard.
Hex is unhexed.
What do you mean, Tim? Where's
I
mine?
have it still. Okay.
So that one is deceased.
And I'm laughing, and now, unfortunately, the only one that can strike is in the air.
It is 20 feet
So
in the air.
I throw my claw. It's not happening.
Was they couldn't you throw something else at?
I'm not gonna throw a spear at it.
Pick up a rock.
Okay.
Water hates rocks.
Unfortunately,
Sneak them out. Paste them on the water, just like a different tattoo.
So if I just stuck this in the back of my hand, how long is it before I touch it?
I believe so.
Cool.
I don't know how long they'll stay, but.
okay. Then I will move a little bit more.
Yep.
Cool idea.
I'm gonna stare up angrily at the floating ball of water. Come get some!
Alright. The melee group to your left, what are they doing?
Do they have ranged weapons?
Oh, commander of commanders. No, they only have melee weapons.
Okay.
The ranged weapons are directly behind you.
Okay.
You
That's
know
my
what? I
thought.
should get my own dice on board here. Just-
Yeah,
Does it work for you?
Just here.
Do I only get to command the first one?
You only get to command the melee troops. Navarra's got the archers.
Where's my other melees? These are my other melees.
The, yep. No.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Even though one's got a bow, I mean.
Yes, never mind. Those are all melee.
It's a punching bow.
No, one of them's melee because that one's
There we go.
that one's the melee. That one's bow.
Don't waste them. You're gonna need them.
Can I see your DM dice?
Nope.
Wait, where did you?
I have control 4 troops.
Yep.
That's a ranged troop.
No, that was a melee.
It's supposed to be a
in the
range.
No,
kitchen.
a melee troop was not in that
It
element.
was supposed. That's why I
In
said
my
it was
black bag,
supposed to
there's
be
a
a range.
charger.
Anything else?
All I can do is we're surrounding it.
Perfect. That's good to know.
And
There's one in my
I'm going to
bag,
think
too.
clearly now the rain is gone.
There's one in my bag. too.
If-
Can I get you to?
If Nivara
The main
drops,
thing.
I'm going to hold my action to catch her.
You've used your action to attack.
Okay, I'm going to try to catch her. I'm not going to hold my action.
Are you going to say anything?
Yeah, it's right here.
Nivara, if you fall, I'm going to catch you.
Okay.
You cannot speak. You are engulfed in water.
I'm going to catch you claw first.
Yeah,
Right.
no problem.
The
Do you need anything else?
Kraken spawn climbs completely climbs up over the wall a lit, so that it
Nothing happened
can.
to that. Nothing changed.
No, he plugged it in, and the camera went, and it looked like all of you were nodding at that side of the table.
Sorry.
No, it was great. It was like, nod your head.
Oh, fantastic. Vistra,
Yeah.
you are
Farmers.
insurance,
Bum, 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 bum. Not a sponsor.
honey.
Sorry. He just called you honey.
Oh.
Yes?
That is not my voice.
She
Yes,
likes,
that's my voice. How can I help you, dear?
she likes horses.
I like horses.
I hate you right now.
That was pretty close.
There is a silver blue light that streaks out from in between the eyes of this kraken
God.
straight at you.
In the ethereal realm.
Yeah,
Forgot
sure.
you're in the
Why
ethereal.
not?
I just think it's funny because you reminded him like 4 times.
Twice. Anywho, pick one of those 3 dwarves. Your casters.
Pick who
Choose who you want to die.
No, pick Guy Finch.
No.
I choose Guyfin.
He takes 9 points
have a horse in
of
this
cold
race.
damage.
Have you been?
I have 4 horses in this race.
Temp hit points.
Yep.
Okay.
Excuse me, I have 4 horses.
You had 4 horses. We have the apocalypse. Oh, see what I did there? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's a good thing because that means I'm powerful.
Okay,
Force him to kill us all.
Yep.
Alexis,
Yes,
Vesper, you're on deck.
Yep.
it is considered dim light, correct?
What is-
Outside here in
what
the
is
storm.
considered dim light?
Outside, where we are. You said it earlier from last week or 2 weeks ago. I just wanted to make sure that. I mean, you can't have a sleep.
What do you intend to do?
I am going to use my Way of the Shadow ability.
What do you intend to do?
I am going to teleport to.
The eye of the tiger.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hi.
30, 35, 40. Okay, I am going to.
There is no shadow up there that you can use.
It doesn't have to be shadow. I just checked. As long as it's dim light, I can teleport wherever I want. Do you want me to read it?
Do you have to have line of sight?
You said the Kraken's peeking up over the
Do
wall.
you have
Yes.
to have line? Okay.
Yes.
It is obscured because of the rain. You can see his shadow in the rain, in the storm.
Okay. I teleport to the top of the wall.
The storm hits the edge of the lake.
I can't see the wall.
You can see the shadow of it.
Okay. I 10, 15, because this is the wall, right?
Yes. You can see that it's there.
20.
Now you are heavily obscured inside this sleet/hail/snowstorm. I need for you to roll a Constitution save.
Okay. Because I'm trying to get to the wall.
I understand.
Okay, Jon Snow.
7.
7.
Yep.
You take 3 points of cold damage
Okay.
and 1 point of bludgeoning.
Okay. I'm at the wall, yes?
Yep.
Can I see the top of the wall 10 feet above me? Can I now see the
No.
Kraken? I can't see the top of the wall?
It is heavily obscured by this storm. It's just like fog cloud. You are heavily obscured. You cannot see outside of the 5-foot square you're on, technically.
I went perfect. I went to the wall and I was aiming for the shadow. Like, here's the wall, here's the shadow, I'm aiming for here. I hit the wall. Misty step, 30 feet up.
That should work.
Yep, I'm just trying to figure out where it's going to put her. Okay.
As I'm falling, bonus action, the second I'm falling in front of it, I should be able to see.
You can see the shadow of the creature, yes.
Okay, but as I'm
Or
falling,
I should say the silhouette of the creature.
okay, silhouette's good enough. Because I can see. Okay, so action was Misty Step as I'm falling down. Bonus action to teleport next to its...
You need line of sight.
Okay, I fall back in the water.
Grab hold of the wall.
Can I try to grab a hold of the wall as I'm falling?
Roll an acrobatics.
Nice. That's a success.
That's 22.
Yes, that is most definitely a success. You grab the top of the wall.
Mushu, now!
Okay.
He was supposed to pop in on the other side of the Kraken and douse it in the eye with poison.
Where's his eye?
Never mind. Mushu, not yet!
I know it's kind of frustrating here, honey.
It's okay.
No. For everybody else at the table to understand what's going on here, because it is kind of little weird. It is heavy obscurement. It's like that really thick fog we get in the mornings. You cannot see what's coming in the fog, but you can see a silhouette of something in the fog.
I see a silhouette.
Okay.
There is a difference.
Oh,
Gotta do the fun
crap.
battle.
Okay, well then since I didn't bonus action to teleport, bonus action con hex on the silhouette
Do it.
of the calamari. Scaramouche, Scaramouche. Can you do the con dango?
Okay.
Vistra.
Yeah.
Or no. Yeah, because they can't do anything. They're waiting for his commands. Yes.
So I pop back into existence,
You are back, yes.
and I don't know that she hexed it, but I'm still gonna use Shatter on him.
Do you need line of sight? Or do you just need to be able to see a spot?
Let me double check. Question: how would we be able to see that Mr. Eight Legs is doing the equivalent of God if we can't see him?
It was me making a euphemism.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think that's where the misunderstanding came from.
No, it's literally just a point of my choice within range.
Then yes.
So yeah, I'm centering it on the shadow of the Kraken,
Scatabouche.
and it is a con save,
Of what?
15,
It beats it.
even at disadvantage. Really?
It's got a really good con lab.
Big creatures usually do. Are you though?
I am.
11, so half.
As long as you really shoot it.
5.
Trying to do it again. That one I wasn't going to be sorry for. That one, the first one I was.
And then I'm going to end my turn there and pop back out of existence.
Okay.
Possibly.
No.
Varys.
Hello. Okay, so I come running up.
You are in that. We're going to say you are right there. Each square is a 5-foot step.
X.
Each hex is a 5-foot step.
Okay. So, upon running up, so I came in just as they slayed this one elemental.
Correct.
Cornelius asks, does anyone have detect life or invis?
There are invisibility spells and detect life. I'm not sure anybody has that.
I don't. I do.
No, you have detect death. I found it. It's in my hand.
Oh, you're
I do have a question.
I do have an answer.
So far, well, actually, maybe a kind of two questions in one.
over by the door in the two.
As I run up, I noticed that this storm is obviously not natural. It's obviously some sort of magic. I do have a dispel magic spell.
Yep.
May I attempt to dispel the storm, or is it
What is the range?
my? Oh, that's a great question that I should have known. Dispel.
Comes in time.
120 feet.
And are you within 120 feet of
Sorry,
the edge
let me-
of the lake?
Let me move my 30 feet first.
Darius and I have been wondering where
30.
Corey's been since we started the session. And Darius asked like twice.
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay. Then the answer is you can attempt.
I will absolutely attempt. So
Darius
the way
asked,
this
like,
works
twice.
is it depends on the spell
And you
level.
said
I'm
nothing.
assuming this is going to be a pretty high level. So if it's under a third,
If it's under a level 3 spell, it automatically dispels the effect.
yes,
If it's over a 3,
I have to DC.
you have to beat the DC that the DM places based on the spell cast.
I would love to attempt to beat that. I'd like to try to beat your storm.
As you go and start casting this spell, you are struck by the voice of your deity. And it's less a direct communique as it is more of one of those sixth sense type things. Your assumption is incorrect.
Thanks, Frigga, my goddess.
Frida.
Frigga.
He is of the...
Darth Frida.
Well, I will leave that discussion till later.
Okay, so change of tactic then. As I'm running up, does anybody appear to be in mortal danger of dying?
Yes!
Several.
Hey,
It looks like this battle has taken its toll on everybody.
Not me.
Like, I'm
There
leaning
are-
on my stick.
There are currently, even though it is a somewhat light rain, making it a little bit difficult to see,
Well, isn't it kind of snowing now?
over the lake.
Oh.
Out on this side, it's actually just a mist, a light rain.
Then why are we taking cold damage? I'm just trying to understand.
Because you're close enough to it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
If I wasn't.
I already explained that.
No, you
Yes, I did.
You guys are gonna
whoever's
hold on.
within range, whoever's within X feet.
hold on, one more round. Hold on a minute.
And you can barely see a creature floating in the air.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Huh?
Do I see movement? Or am I facing the wrong way?
I don't know.
Is this you?
May I roll a
Or is this-
perception?
Yes, sir.
You can, now that it's your turn.
Okay.
Sorry,
Well,
I was gonna
first,
skip.
I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be going through this healing potion.
Okay. What was that, Tim?
Does that count as my action?
That counted as your movement.
Can I double move for my action?
Yep.
I'm gonna do that now.
Yep.
Thanks.
That's a little better.
Free.
Frega.
F-R-E-G-G-A. Frega. G-G-A. Yep, it changes depending on
Frega.
where you get the...
Yeah, it's-
Well, and also,
Depending on the language. It's actually free, but
and also the Malar that I follow is not the Malar from the book.
True.
There's, yeah, this world is not what the books say it
I
is.
love it.
Anything else from you, Karana, is you use your bonus action to heal.
I use my bonus action to
she's supposed to do
heal.
that.
I'm using my action to cast another healing spell because my healing potions are small.
Any movement out of you?
Sorry, life or life?
Can you see how golden we are? We have a golden
Minimum
one.
15 feet.
So shiny.
And then
I'm gonna be replaced like as the funny guy.
that's a
You
little
were the
better.
funny guy.
Ouch.
Feel better.
That was mean.
Can I still roll perception or no? Can I use my
what's your-
passive perception? to see if
Yeah,
I
use
see
your, what's your passive?
14.
It was.
How many times have I made you laugh?
You swear you heard something,
I'll still laugh at you.
but you're not exactly sure.
Okay.
With the sound of combat going on around you, you're not 100% sure. Niren,
Yeah.
roll me a dexterity with advantage.
Danger sense?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
He's actually amused, but he's trying not to show it.
17.
Pretty much.
17?
Can we yell that
Okay.
later?
Um,
Smile and nod.
take the elemental and put it back on the ground.
Yes! My swarm can now hurt it.
I
You guys are
will
just
allow.
saying that.
I will allow as well 2 attacks of opportunity from those creatures, which I will roll for you. And they both hit.
You are hilarious, Patrick.
Oh, stop it.
And that is number 3.
Placating him.
Who was where? Oh, yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, yeah, she's up here.
Okay. That was
Within range for touch attack.
Varus, which puts us on Karana. You did your thing. It did that. Nivara, you are. Nivara,
Yes, I'm listening.
you are.
Am I on like?
You are still inside the water elemental.
I'm still into the world.
But the water came crashing down.
Still fighting my way out.
Okay.
But Nivara didn't go tumbling out.
No.
Not this time.
The water's holding her down. Water on top of her,
16 is going to
water
connect.
beneath her.
He's gonna connect.
Yep.
There's water at the bottom of the ocean. I love
7.
talking heads, I'm sorry.
7.
Yep.
All right.
Once in a lifetime.
And
Talking Heads is my favorite band from that era. No.
Mirren,
Yeah?
there is a creature there, and it needs to be smashed in the face or something.
It is time to get my revenge. With so many people around this thing, can I get advantage?
Yeah.
That's a hit. It's going to be 23.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 20 to hit.
Okay.
I had my 3 to the
He said 23 first, so you have to take that answer, right?
Okay, yeah.
I'm just going by what the DM set out for us. Oh yeah. I'm in trouble later. Am I in trouble later?
11.
11.
Magical piercing. Piercing.
Can I go to your house and be in trouble later?
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. It's still moving.
Guess what? I'm going
That's how
again.
we flirt.
Even higher to hit.
Okay.
11 damage.
It seems to be your
It'll
average.
come to a thunderhead and explode and we'll have passionate.
You'll have passionate what?
Make up talks.
Oh, okay. Makeup talk.
It is in that same.
It's where they do each other's makeup.
They do each other's.
God, I love your
makeup.
eyeliner.
Okay, sorry for distracting, but side note, I will ask him to put my eyeliner on because he's better at it than I am. Okay, continue.
Little skills.
He's got a steady hand and I don't. I poke myself in the eye and he just makes these cute little lines and cat eyes.
That's really funny.
Sorry, moving on.
It looks to be in the same state as the other one was just before you killed it. The water's becoming very still.
Alright, fine.
Don't marry someone who can't do your eyeliner.
Guess what I'm doing now? Activating.
Because Alex is looking at YouTube videos at the moment.
6 more damage.
And
Cool.
Probably not. Hey, it's Big Wheezy.
what's up, Big Weezy?
Your favorite dwarf, Frostbeard. How goes the adventure going?
Hi.
We're killing sentient water. Well, actually, I'm killing.
Sentient water is now dead, and now
Yes, I killed all 3 of them.
there were 4.
I killed all 4 of them.
No, you didn't.
No,
I
you
killed 3 of 4.
And now that the sentient water is dead, you have a gigantic squid creature to contend with.
But
Well,
we can't.
I'm going home, guys. I killed 3 of them.
That is heavily obscured.
You guys can handle that. I handle everything else.
All right, so
gasping for air.
everybody is now out of their respective water prisons.
Watery prisons.
And the Kraken starts to back up in the water.
You little bitch.
Run away, you
Scaredy
coward.
cat.
Alexis,
Yeah.
It's not a
roll
cat,
me
it's
a
crap.
perception.
Scaredy squid.
Ooh. That is a 19.
As it starts to back up, you hear a sound. And at first, it makes absolutely no sense to you. And then you have one of those duh moments.
Okay.
Duh.
You hear the sound.
Of silence.
It sounds like something being pushed and broken simultaneously
It's ramming through the wall.
as it starts to back up. But it's kind of muffled. And you're not exactly sure what the sound is. And then there's one little twang. And almost everybody in the group can hear this.
Crap.
Almost everybody in the group can hear this twang as it resonates outward. And if anybody has ever been out ice fishing, there's that moment when the ice cracks and it goes like 60 feet,
Yeah.
and you hear that just glorious sound. Alexis,
Yep.
you're pretty certain that this water is almost frozen that the Kraken is going through.
It's going down.
I'm yelling timber. Does that make it my turn?
No.
Oh.
Actually, yes. You get an attack of opportunity.
You better move.
How can I get an attack of opportunity?
Because tentacle's moving.
You're right next to a tentacle. He had a
Okay.
couple of them on the wall.
Okay.
Being that it's heavily obscured, it basically changes the AC, and that's it.
Okay. So I can see a tentacle.
it is right next to you as it slides by. Think of it like this.
For my
If
AO.
you're standing here,
Yeah.
it does one of these numbers.
Gotcha. For my AO, can I tackle it?
You can attack.
Tackle attack!
Tackle it.
Aloxus uses tackle attack, and Murin uses tail whip.
It's super effective.
Gym leader says
Yes.
so.
Well, my tail will lower your defense.
Alright, well, I'm gonna two-hand smack it with my
That's what it
quarterstaff.
does.
I'm gonna blow bubbles at it.
No, I'm not.
What'd you roll in
13.
total?
Oh god, does that make Mr. Jigglypuff?
Yes.
What'd you roll in total?
13.
13. You hit it, and it's solid. You actually watch some of the
Creepy
muscle
how good that is.
kind
Pretty
of
good.
bend underneath the attack,
It's really creepy how good
but it does not seem to have a significant
It's
effect.
very good. It's
Okay.
very creepy how your Pikachu is.
I am going to do my best to keep my eye on the tentacle.
I have the tentacle.
Okay.
Like, I am gonna hug this tentacle.
Tell
You
us
can-
more what you're gonna do with the tentacle.
You can keep an eye on this
You guys go
thing.
out.
You can keep an eye on this thing all you want, as it disappears.
Can I see the direction it disappears in?
Yeah, the direction that the Kraken is at.
Where's the broom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering
Where's the boom? Where's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom?
I love you both for that.
And from there, as it moves away, oh, fantastic. And even more fantastic, there is a blue beam of light that shoots out from the lake.
A blue beam of light shoots out from the lake.
And
That's what he said.
Aloxus,
Yep.
you take 11 points of cold damage, and your speed is reduced by 10.
Good thing she's a monk.
Ray of Frost.
Little.
Little what?
And now, Aloxus, it's your turn.
You inadequately sized female dog. Is that better? Okay.
That's 4 of your 6 words.
It's actually
It's
your
my turn. I am going to lunge in the direction. This wall's 10 feet high.
Yep.
I am going to launch off the wall in the direction that I saw the tentacle disappear.
Oh, jeez.
Roll me an acrobatics.
Okay. Because I have slow
Nothing.
fall and I have one job.
That was worth it.
23.
You dive off the edge of this wall,
Yep.
and you were expecting water.
Uh-oh.
That's why I leapt.
Right. And you
Okay.
were expecting water.
To fall into water.
It's
No.
frozen.
Okay. Well, yeah.
You land on ice. If you're following the exact direction that the creature went, and you heard the sound of cracking and breaking ice, one
Yeah.
would expect water there, right?
I wasn't sure if I hit the water or not, but yeah, okay. Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
prone on your
Exactly.
stomach.
No, because she
No.
rolled such a high acrobatics, she's able to roll out of it. The water is freezing that fast.
Can I, from where I am, can I tell where it broke down? Is there any evidence of
Sorry.
deformation?
I don't think you are.
Yeah.
That one was.
We'll say there is.
I'm the same thing. I gotta move my
Okay.
legs all the time.
Tim, why do you think I crochet? I'm constantly moving.
Well, it's not like a fidget thing, it's restless legs.
Ah.
I'm constantly kicking him in the foot.
I know how to
Constantly
fix that.
kicking you back.
I know how to fix that. I have rope.
Please don't.
Okay.
That will freak me out.
I'm okay with that.
I will. That will not end well.
Okay, I am gonna Eldritch Blast the ice.
Roll damage. Where? Like underneath your feet or
The-
5 feet ahead of you?
The all ice. All of it.
5 feet ahead of me.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Yes, please.
4.
Actually, wait,
2d10.
Yes, never mind. I wrote it down.
Because of your character level, you get multiple rays, remember?
I thought I had to be a higher warlock level.
Character level.
Okay. I will change my sheet. That's an extra 4 on top of that.
So 13?
13. 4 and 4 is 8.
Oh, I heard 9.
Should I-
You do that. You watch as there is significant damage done to the ice. However, the Eldritch Blasts do not break through it.
They don't. Okay, does ice at least? Am I chipping down at least?
Yep. You see that it's damaging the ice.
Come get me.
Bro.
Anything else?
Bonus action. I'm gonna chug another swig of healing potion.
All right. Vistra.
Loxy's beyond pissed
Yep.
at this point.
You can tell.
I'm going to say a quick supplication for divine intervention to
Malil.
Milil?
Malil, yep.
Okay, to her.
Tempest.
Tempest. Fish and tea.
Huh?
Tempest.
Nothing.
No. No.
Honey, at 5th level, you get 2 beams. It doesn't say at 5th warlock level.
Okay.
Just at 5th level.
I'm not accepting the.
The one thing about cantrips is they go up.
The wonderful world of
Your
Tempest.
caster.
Okay.
I will take that.
And I'm going to attempt to play my song of closing.
Okay.
Actually, wait.
Yes.
Tom waits.
I wonder
Yeah.
if there's a way
There's a will.
to, because this song of closing is something that's kind of just developed from what I feel like the energies.
Yep.
Is there a way to return what has come
This,
out of the rift? I would like to try that.
How?
Please go home.
By going with the flow.
I need a bit more than that because that's how you got the song of closing.
The song of world fixing.
Sing a Beatles song.
That'll kill it.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not a
want
huge
to
Beatles fan.
try.
It's unfortunate.
Get out. My house. Get out.
Temporarily.
And I want to see what you think of this. I want to try combining my song of closing and the spell banishment. Or something to that similar.
Something to that similar?
Something to that similar.
Okay. Roll me. I'm going to need 2 rolls out of it.
Yep.
The first one, I'd like an Arcana.
Shut the front door.
Arcana.
Ooh.
That dice.
14.
And then I need a Performance.
Oh, no, drama point.
I wish. And I don't have any inspiration crap.
Not that we've ever had inspiration.
12.
I've never given inspiration.
Ever.
12 and 14.
No, didn't you give me one once?
I know I've joked around about it a couple of times.
Banish myself.
No, you play the song, but it is very discordant. It doesn't feel like you're getting the 2 ideas to merge.
I have a minor somewhere where it should be.
Either that or you're sharp when you should be flat. One of the 2.
Gotcha. I'm sharpening a note instead of.
Anywho, your attempt does not give you what you're looking for.
You still haven't found what you're looking for.
Anything else you would like to do?
Nope, which will activate Blink. Which I blink.
Alright. I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Dexterity save?
Yeah.
What?
You lose the contest. Never mind. Sorry. Go.
What did you roll in total?
6.
6. So, as you phase out of existence,
2 ones on one turn.
You turn to look at where you've seen movement, and as you turn to look,
Cut to the face.
you are blasted by this creature as it knocks you over. The thing is, it didn't run into you, it sidestepped into you. So as you drop to the ground, you have the chance to look up and you can see Dwalin fighting this nasty looking creature.
Hey, it's Dwalin.
And just for everybody's enjoyment, that
Okay.
Pretty good description.
that is what he's fighting.
We couldn't see it on the camera at all.
Yeah, he.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right there.
Never mind. Sorry. I looked too soon.
Give me a moment.
I'm sorry.
So, you see him fighting this thing, and it is just a nasty combat.
Gross.
The thing that's interesting, though, is you watch as that spectral weapon that you thought that you saw actually becomes a visible thing. You actually know what's going on here. He actually is wielding this spectral looking weapon.
Dwalin is or the creature?
Dwalin
Okay.
is. And you catch as he's pulling back and grabbing as this weapon pierces through the creature.
Whoa.
Cool.
You're not sure what's going on, but he does
It
this.
looks cool as hell.
Neat.
And this energy weapon.
Oh, he's pulling it out.
And you watch as blood just all over him from the inside of this creature.
Do I get sprayed with blood?
No.
Okay.
And that brings us to the melee dwarf. Mirren, what are you going to have your dwarves do?
Well, there's not much else for them to do. I'm going to reorganize them.
Okay.
I just have them move and hold position.
Okay. Varys.
Hello, that's me.
It is.
You got this, dude.
All right.
Kill it.
So I'm still running my chubby butt up, and all of you guys are turned the other way. So this is going to be super surprising. But from behind you, all you hear is "Pumpernickel,"
What? What?
which is my magic healing word.
Jump.
Yeah, you're well. I told you you would jump because it comes from behind you. You didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I'm not there.
So
What the hell?
But you jumped.
my voice carries through many planes. So that's my greater. I think that's what it's called. No, mass healing word. Thank you. So you guys, I get to pick 6 people within 60 feet. So that's going to be pretty much all of you. That is
With
all
the
of you.
exception of one.
With the exception of one who's not here, right? Sorry, you gotta look.
That's okay.
That's what you get
I'm
for running
not.
away.
I'm not that hurt, so I'm good.
I am.
And all of a sudden, as you jump from the word pumpernickel for some reason,
From the other plane.
you feel yourself all regain.
Stop
10 hit
using
points.
them.
How many?
10.
Nice. Nice.
So that's my action. And then I would like to cast
The heck?
as my bonus action, I can cast the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I would like to do that too. Let's see.
And what, good sir, does your spiritual weapon look like?
My spiritual weapon is going to look like a big old battle axe. I'm sorry, warhammer.
Okay.
Whatever. Something big and pointy and dull and at the same time.
Pointy and dull.
One end's pointy, one end's dull.
You're looking for a battle.
Anything else, Mr. Varys?
Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Bear with me. Okay. So I've got a 60-foot range on my spirit weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're in range. Let's see. I make a melee spell attack against you.
It's the first time I've been like healed in
Hold on.
combat.
Spiritual weapon allows you to cast and summon the weapon at a point in range that you can see. Correct?
It just says within range. Let me verify.
Stop that.
Wow, tonight went by fast.
Yeah, it did.
It really did.
Spiritual weapon. Create a spiritual weapon within range that lasts for the duration.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah. So I can see the shadow. I just need to know that
You can see the silhouette.
Yeah.
It is within range. And I really need to find a freaking hammer that we can use.
Wait, the silhouette of what?
The Kraken.
The Kraken.
I thought it went underwater.
I
Oh,
did not
did it?
say that.
Okay.
I said
I heard
it
it
backed
backed up.
up.
Okay.
Thank you. Will you stick that right in his head, please? So I'm now going to. Let's see. My spell attack is not bad. So this will be. Oh, it's going to be 23 to hit.
Okay, that is going to connect.
Yay! And then it does 1d8 plus my.
Wisdom modifier damage.
Can I retcon my Eldritch Blast to go with the silhouette instead of the ice?
No?
Okay.
That'll be 9 points.
Okay.
Tyrion.
And for the briefest of moments, as Alexis,
Yep.
for the briefest of moments, you look up, and as you do, you watch as this large warhammer
Gold
flits into being. And the reason it catches your eye is because the magical aura that makes it appear, it looks like something being created out of ice.
Cool.
And from there we get to, what would you have your wizards do, Miss Visra?
Probably move up a little bit.
Okay.
So all of them.
Okay.
So they're moving like 10 feet.
Perfect.
And if they can see the Kraken, the silhouette,
At the moment they can see the silhouette.
then they're going to aim attack at the silhouette.
Perfect. Shortly after this happens, everybody hears another voice in their head. I am tired of dealing with abominations such as this.
Oh, season 2 villain.
No.
Nope.
And Vistra,
Yeah.
you can feel this.
Oh God.
And
Wow.
even on your side of the ethereal realm,
Yeah.
you watch as this large tentacle slips through the rift.
Yup.
Alexis.
Yep. Bring it on.
Alexis.
Bring it on.
Alexis.
Yes.
You watch as this silhouette comes out of the darkness, disappears for a moment, and every single one of you hears this resonating crash as you are blown backward 15 feet.
Into the wall.
Yep.
Okay. Will you put me against the wall?
Ice and water everywhere. And then the storm starts to fade.
Huh?
And as you look, while the storm is fading, you look, and inside this gigantic tentacle, you can see the little kraken creature. The size of it is absolutely minuscule
It's
in
mommy.
comparison to the girth of this tentacle. And you hear one more time, if I could only enter this world, I would rid it of all of you. And you watch as it starts to crush.
Oh. Never mind.
Do the tentacles look similar?
And just as it looks like nothing can happen, that this thing will be burst like a balloon, and it drops and slips from the other creature's tentacles down into the water.
Now I'm just confused.
Right?
The tentacle disappears through the portal, and that giant eye shows up one more time.
Peekaboo.
And it looks. I will give you assistance.
What?
Huh?
Who are you?
But this thing must die.
Which thing?
We're trying.
Awakened mind to it. Who and what are you? Please.
As you do that, and you touch the mind of this thing, it is one of those confusing places, much like touching the gray.
Awesome.
Only
It's freaking Cthulhu.
Only it feels.
Great Cthulhu. Great Cthulhu.
Sorry. It feels like.
It feels like it's young. Where the gray feels like it's eternal, this thing feels like it's young.
Okay.
And as you ask that question, you simply get an image.
Okay.
It's a sequence of images. And
Focusing on the images.
do you remember, have you ever seen that video where it shows the satellite going backwards from an ant on the ground all the way out till you can see the Earth and then the universe?
Yeah, like
No.
Men in Black type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll just be a
Either
super
which
zoomed
way,
in
you
and then
watch,
fully zoomed
you
out.
watch as you see this picture of this little tiny minnow.
Okay.
And it zooms out, and you can watch as it shows larger and larger and larger aquatic animals. Some of them you've seen, many of them you haven't. And then it stops for a half a second where it shows you this image of a plesiosaur.
Oh. Okay.
And then it backs up one more time. And plesiosaur. And it.
Okay, what does it look like?
A giant squid. No, it's a giant squid.
I don't think Cthulhu was this good.
I am a kraken. I am the kraken of my realm.
Oh!
Nice to meet you.
You're lovely.
Be polite.
How is... We were mistakenly told that that was a kraken.
That is an abomination.
Does this abomination have another name that we can know it and hunt it by?
It is a crake spawn.
Oh, there's no end.
There's no end to it.
And there's a
I
spawn.
see. It is indeed an abomination. I will defeat it.
How dare I not have the
Suck
end?
up! Suck up hard! You're not there and he's not complaining. We just
While
heard
you're-
it talk.
Yes, everybody's hearing that half of. Not you. They're hearing that.
We're
half.
hearing the response.
Okay.
Does anybody have.
What is going
Sweetheart,
Yeah.
can you respond to Awakened Mind?
He probably could if he's that freaking. No, you cannot.
So it decided to use your questions to answer things.
Gotcha.
Everybody was wondering. So yes, everybody is aware of this. The one half of the conversation.
We are not equipped for this.
I will help. And with that, you watch as another storm starts to open up. However, this one doesn't rain.
Hot fire.
This one starts to roil with thunder,
Awesome.
and you watch as lightning bolts start to charge through
That's awesome.
the clouds.
It is awesome.
It can cast magic.
Well,
It's a fucking kraken! I know!
It does
It's
not
magical.
have the feel of magic.
it has the feel of nature.
Oh.
It has, for you especially, you two, because you're barbarian nature,
Well, I
the
took that
two
with
of you,
nature.
the two of you realize that this is primordial nature energy.
This isn't magic. This feels good.
And you watch as a lightning bolt streaks down from the sky and nails the crake spawn. And there is a peal of thunder that you know they heard all the way back to Talmud.
Oh, wow.
I laugh gloriously as that happens. So I'm just in awe. That's right.
Holy
That was a
shoot.
lot of dice.
That was a lot of dice.
That was a very lot of dice, and I rolled decent.
Nature's on our side.
Not quite.
6, 12, 18,
Did you see that? That was awesome.
26,
That would help us.
31, 34, 35 points of damage.
I'm not either. I
Nice.
said that was awesome. But it's not.
It said that it was going to help us. Did you not hear it earlier?
Alexis,
Yep.
you also realize something else that blows your mind.
Okay.
You're
But
underwater.
it's not going to.
I'm underwater?
You're underwater, where it was ice cold,
Yeah.
and you feel comfortable. You also haven't taken any gillyweed, and you're not uncomfortable.
I can breathe underwater. I can breathe underwater.
Wait, what?
Cool.
Can I see
Clearly
the
not.
crake spawn?
Yes, it's not your turn though. I'm
Wait.
pointing this out because this is all happening.
Gotcha. So I went from against the wall, talked to this thing, and now all of a sudden I'm underwater.
No, you were talking to it while you were underwater. It just never clicked.
When did I get underwater?
When you fell down from the wall.
Yeah, I think when
While
it
you
blew
were
15
talking
feet
to
in
the
wall.
while you were talking to the Kraken, all of this was happening.
Okay. Okay. I'm not rocking that
No,
boat. Okay.
I think it's just the added confusion of when is there ice, where was there ice, where wasn't there ice?
Right.
Because you flew
This is-
into the wall,
Yeah.
and water and ice fly against you. You could have fallen right after that.
Oh, I bet the big tentacle from the Kraken cracked open the ice and then he fell into the water. We'll go with that.
I don't care how I got there. The DM says I'm there, and it's not my turn. Who's up?
Okay. Corona. I figured you might want to say something over Boar's net.
No.
That's what I gathered. Corona.
So, is there a hole in the ice wall now?
No, but there is definitely a crack.
In. Spawn.
That's great.
Boy.
Instead of Noel, it's OL. There's no N.
I have one question,
I have more than one answer.
and it is to do with mechanic.
Ask the question.
If a spell says that it activates on a
That's an awesome
successful hit.
Yep.
Will it matter what form I am in if I cast it before I change into my beast shape? Because on a successful hit,
What do you want
the
to
spell
do?
activates.
What do you want to do?
I want to use contagion.
Okay.
You guys have not seen this. It's going to be awesome.
Okay. So you want to cast contagion.
It's different than blight.
You want to cast contagion.
But the way that the spell is worded says that on a successful melee attack, it activates.
Right.
So if I cast the spell before I can't verbally say it and change into beast shape, if I make a successful melee attack in beast shape, will it activate?
Is it a concentration spell?
No.
Sounds like Thunder
It is.
Smite. It sounds like Smite.
It is a combo of an instant and a 7-day spell.
A 7-day spell. Cool.
Well, the
And-
diseases are natural.
I'm looking for myself.
I'm curious.
You're making this a very difficult question because you're not giving me all the information. So I will look this spell up.
Okay. The duration is 7 days. So I don't know that, and it doesn't say concentration.
All right. Necromantic energy washes over. No, not blight. Contagion.
Yes.
Helps if you look at the right spell.
Which is why I was asking.
Your touch inflicts disease. The duration is 7 days.
Man,
Contagion.
I use my awakened mind.
I don't understand that.
Awaken mind is I can, as long as something,
I know, sorry, the crate.
I can try and reach out with my mind and touch
Respond
it
to
My
and
mind
speak
didn't
to it
receive it.
telepathically.
So, contagion.
Not dead yet.
Oh.
You cast this spell as an action, and it lasts for 7 days.
Right.
Okay,
So it's not a concentration.
correct. With that being said, everything else is self-explanatory. It only activates when you hit.
So that's why I'm just double checking, because I know that I can't cast spells in beast form, but if I cast it beforehand and land the attack,
And that's
will
why
it activate?
that's why I had the conversation with you in the past about using bark skin when you go into animal form.
So it acts similar to leech that. Okay. That answers my question. Thank you.
It's your turn.
Oh, this is not gonna be good.
Or it could be amazing.
Right? Anyone who's actually looking at me would probably only be you possibly at this point, or maybe Mistress.
I'm
She's
sitting
gonna-
right next to you now, pretty much.
I'm in the No, that's right. You're getting attacked by a leech. She's gonna kind of square her shoulders and cast Contagion.
Okay.
And for visual effect, for anyone who's seen me cast Blight before, the weird kind of green, sickly looking spell effect that comes from Blight, at least in my mind, Contagion is 10 times worse. Like, it looks like there is just a cloud of disease beginning to gather around me.
And
then-
there actually does seem to be this miasma about her.
Naraku, I found you! Sorry. Then I go, let's see if this works. I'm gonna be shaped into a giant bird.
Okay.
You can't. Next turn. Okay. Because my beast shape you said was an action. Yes.
I thought it was a-
Beast
Is an action.
shape. Okay,
She circled the moon, not circle, or she circled the land, not circle
Okay.
the moon.
I
And I'm going to.
I think you're right. I just want to double check for my
Yes.
information.
I can use bonus action and movement to move twice.
No.
No, that's only monk.
And rogue.
Rock and roll.
I would like to move my full 30 feet forward.
Is it land?
Okay, so I'm a little closer because I can't be shape yet. Gotcha. Thank you.
I'm like, yes, I can.
Yeah, so
Oh,
as
wait.
I'm running past all of the dwarves and my party members, there is this weird miasma following me as I go.
Perfect.
And my face, oh yeah, and Tim but my face is glowing blue.
You got like veins.
Naivara, what would you like to do?
And the creek is now underwater.
No.
No.
The crate simply backed up. And then after being picked up and thrown around by the tentacle, it is kind of on the surface of the water.
And I can see it now.
Because of its size, you can see a little bit of it over the top of the wall, yes.
Okay. And is that a good representation of where it actually is?
No, it should be further back. There we go.
I'm going
And is
to
Alexis?
She's where she is.
She got slammed against the wall.
use my movement to go to the top of the wall.
Okay. You realize as you start to do that, when you go out to cruise across the water, you don't submerge. You run across it like it's dry land.
I'm going to switch to my longbow and shoot at the creek.
We don't know.
Okay.
I mean, she can breathe underwater. She's water walking. It's all sorts of screwed up here.
Well, the Kraken's from the water
22 to hit.
realm,
Yes.
elemental plane.
The water realm elemental plane?
Yes.
It's almost like there was foreshadowing of this.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
From the bow I
You're
got
welcome.
from the Dryad.
From who?
9 light sources.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hi.
9?
Yes.
All right.
I like horses.
And that brings us to Murin.
This group is broken.
Did I see... I was with Kaylin. Did I see Navarra walk across the water?
You
effortlessly?
saw her charge across the water?
Okay, I'm going to put my foot out and see if I do the same thing.
It appears that the water is not impeding your movement.
Okay, then I will continue forward.
Yes, you are capable of moving forward across the water with no issue.
Okay. Actually,
You guys hear a quick, all of you on the battlefields that are on or behind the wall, hear the dwarves calling out, "Should we follow?"
short little legs will.
Great commander skills, Niren. Great commander skills.
It mocks us! As
Do you have a way up the wall?
Same as you.
Oh no, you're about to do something different. So as a 6'2" character,
Yep.
how hard would it be for me to get a running leap to go? A
Roll
10
a
foot
strength,
jump?
athletics.
Okay. Athletics?
Yeah.
19.
You get one of those where you catch the lip of it and you
Okay.
have to play
Yep.
yourself.
So as I come back there, I start running at the wall. I take a leap. I grab on the wall. Can you do that?
Nope, but we got our axes. We can climb.
I mount the wall.
It appreciates it.
Huh?
It appreciates it.
Okay. How much movement do I have left? How much did it take?
How far did you get
Okay,
to the wall?
so I moved 10 to the shore, and then I used 15 to do a running leap.
You used 10 to do a running leap
Okay.
because we
so
have the vertical ascent on there. So you're at 30
15
feet.
plus 10.
You're at 30 feet of movement.
Okay. Then I will. Do I see Alexis? She's
Yeah.
in the water.
Yeah, and she's kind of just bobbing underneath the water.
I'm bobbing underneath the water.
Yeah,
Floating underneath.
Is it water underneath me or is it ice underneath
it
me?
is water. There's a little bit of ice chunks floating around.
Okay. I will cannonball into the water.
And your intent is to cannonball in the water? You submerge.
Okay. Do I feel that comfort that she felt?
You do. The water is not cold, and you are.
Okay.
You try as hard as you can to hold your breath.
Well, I can hold it for a long time, but
Right. You try as hard as you can to hold your breath, but then you look at Alexis and you're like, she's not. And for that, so you have your choice. You can either try or not. And as
That
you
was good.
as you test the waters, you realize that you are capable of breathing
Are you sure
underwater.
this water's sanitary?
Why didn't you tell us that?
Looks questionable to me.
Not foremost on my mind right now. Kind of busy.
Hey, we can breathe water. Come over. It's fine.
The water's fine.
And then I'll swim 5 feet.
Everybody except for the dwarves hear that.
Do I hear it?
No, because you don't have a freaking.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't either.
No, you don't.
It's okay.
As I'm running by him, by the way, I do a hello.
Hello.
Hello, strange person. Bye.
You're welcome for Pumpernickel.
Hello,
Thank
do you
you.
like my hat? No, I do
And
not.
with that, boys and girls, the last leg of this fight will happen on our next game, where we may eventually find out who this Varys guy with his pumpernickel is.
I like pumpernickel.
It's a threat.
The Kraken in the portal and the Crake in the lake
You wanted to say that all night.
so badly. Thank you everybody for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow with Dragon Heist.
Picture.
Miss Angela,
Yes.
tomorrow with Dragon Heist?
Yes.
Okay, we will be here at 4 o'clock tomorrow with Dragon Heist.
And we will see what happens to our party members with this mysterious villa.
Right? Alright. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you later.
Bye. Where's the cameras?